going on?
Colby is here. I'm here.
We're both here.
Yeah.
On our show together. Yeah. Who would have guessed that?
Chat, while watching our VODs over the week, asked which one was Seth and which one was Colby. So I'm Colby.
Yeah, the names do imply something separate because I'm first, then you're like on the
Yeah,
right.
why is it that way? Should we mirror it? Just for
Yeah,
funsies?
sure. Why not?
Okay, hold on.
How do
Let's
we do
see
that?
here. Logitech, click, filters.
Shirts and things won't really spell correctly, but
I think it's
who
filters.
cares?
And then it's effect filters.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Scaling?
Maybe?
No, it's probably not scaling, huh? Let's go. Let's try this one. Let's try
Transform?
properties. Let's try properties.
Saw a transform on there.
Let's see here. Flip vertically.
Oh. Nope.
That's
That's what we want.
why would that even be an option?
I don't know.
For us to be upside down.
What if your camera's upside down, brah? Brosky?
If we turn the camera
Brahma
upside
Tato.
down, would I be on the right side?
I don't know.
Try it for science.
We're doing it for science.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
works. That's
Yeah, it
kind of like
does.
a weird.
This is not going there. Well, look at that. Is that weirder? This is so weird.
I don't know. I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it. I can't tell.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
I don't know. It's like a whole different. I think the framing's better.
Yeah.
But I feel darker. Do I look darker?
No, it's the exact same image, just flipped. Yeah.
No, I'm darker.
No,
I'm definitely darker.
the opposite of dark.
Okay, what? Now the real question is, what happens if I do this? Oh, I have to click up here. What happens if I do this? Oh,
I know it's me.
our hotkeys are swapped now.
Oh
though.
no.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
It works.
it's very weird.
Totally works.
Well, should we
We're
keep it
leaving
like this? Or?
Why not? I'm too lazy to fix it again.
I don't know. It trips me out a little bit. I mean, our shirts are mirrored now.
Yeah, they are.
It's gonna
But
trigger people. And whenever I say right, I'm gonna look like an idiot.
yep.
Wait, that is right.
That's
Was it wrong before?
no. I think since it's inverted,
This is the dumbest show in the
well,
history of podcasts.
we got so much content this week that this is totally gonna work.
I don't know, man.
How does that work? This is still right to me. I see me pointing right. That would be left. I'm pointing left. Is it? It's got to be because it's inverted.
Have you always
like
been on
vertically.
that side?
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have to, right? Because we've changed.
No. No.
Are we? Wait a second.
Oh God!
Wait a second. Hold on.
No.
Let's go to work. Let's pull up our VOD.
No. We're tripping out on the show. On the show.
Okay. Let's click here.
I'm definitely on the
It's
left.
our last episode.
I'm
right here.
definitely on the left, man.
Okay. All right, so it's opposite.
Yeah. Yet it doesn't feel.
Look at how
opposite.
much brighter I am there. I'm telling you, I'm darker.
It's no. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe because that one's a night episode?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the window's not as bright behind you, so it's offsetting the exposure.
I don't know. I feel like I need to be brighter. Hold on. But does this help? Well, if I put up like a big white thing. Like just,
whiteness.
just open up white right here.
That's working.
Shh. It's give it time.
That's doing
My computer's slow. It's doing its best.
real good.
It's doing its best, man. Okay, it's embarrassingly
This
slow.
is so weird.
What about this? Is that better? I feel a little more well lit now.
Yeah. You're lit up.
I don't know. Should we do the show like this?
You're bright like a diamond.
I don't know. I mean, it's episode 30. If we're going to make a change, I feel like this is a good change to make today.
That's a good change, but then it's going to throw you off for like ever because our show, the camera has to be upside down. Your show, the camera has to be right
Well, I already
side
have
up.
to move it.
That's true.
I have a feeling it's going to fall.
Nah, it's good. If it does, entertainment.
So now we need to make a bunch of t-shirts that are mirrored so we don't break the illusion.
Oh, shoot. Or blank ones.
I feel like we've already set it up. All right.
Yeah.
But I just want it to be known that in order to flip our image, we've flipped it upside down and then turned the camera upside down.
And yet still right and
It
left
still
are the
works.
same thing.
I don't know how that works.
It's because we did like God, I don't even know. FaceTime, front-facing camera. Like Snapchat's one way. Your regular way is the other way.
All the other times we did a show, and I pointed right, was I pointing left to the audience? Stage left?
No.
I had to have been. It can't be the same.
I think it can.
No, because our shirts are inverted.
Right, but it's like a mirror.
Right, but a mirror, you point right, you still point right.
Yeah.
I might just be stupid.
So we did like mirror. We did some weird
black
called
magic.
2 things: invert it vertically, turn the camera upside down. You got a mirror.
That doesn't make sense.
See, it's a little weird because
so by
the
flipping it
thing.
vertically twice, we flipped it horizontally once.
Yet still directions are the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
That can't be possible.
We did it.
All right, man.
We broke science.
I don't know.
I feel like we're feeling like it's more impressive than it really is, but literally it's 2 steps. And we got a mirror.
I'm not really saying it's impressive. I'm more just my mind hole it hurts me
by how it happens.
Yeah, and it's I don't like that I'm so dark. I need a spotlight. I need a light to shine directly on me and me alone. People know.
I'm still so confused.
I thought we had moved past it.
We're moving past it.
Well, we don't have to. We have nothing to talk about today on the show.
Yeah. Well, this will be a great show then, because it's filled with content that we'll just have to come up with on the spot.
Yep, that's
on
true.
The spot. I got movie reviews.
All right.
Really poor Colby movie reviews. I can give you those.
I'm looking forward to them, man.
All right.
I like your movie reviews. The show is called The Seth and Colby Show, and I'm Seth and he's Colby. And now the video reflects that because I'm Seth and he's Colby.
Surprisingly, somehow it does.
I don't know how.
Awestruck by this.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get it. But anyway, guys, let's play our stupid intro. Yeah. Then we can get started with our stupid show.
Who are Seth and Colby? Idiots! So-called podcast gods who blazed the trail for talk radio on the internet.
What a ridiculous name.
First partnering in 2008, Seth and Colby took the internet by storm with their unique views on the hot topics of the day.
Science is a liar sometimes.
We won't lie. They've been away a while. A lot of things may have changed.
45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
But Seth and Colby are here to teach you.
This is America. You're either a duper or a dupee. I'm a duper. You guys are the dupees.
To entertain you.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And to make you laugh. Seth and Colby will dissect the world as it is. Movies, meme culture, music, weird science.
We didn't have time to work out the minutiae of the plan.
And they'll bring it to you in a lovely package that will delight you and those closest to you. Now, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and attack helicopters, here are Seth and Colby.
Well, hello, everybody! Welcome to the Seth and Colby Show. I'm Seth, he's Colby.
I am.
Wood, which is a great username, by the way.
Wood.
What's up, man? Yeah, now you know who is who. I don't know, Colby's mother texted him and said that she liked the video better the other way. So, we're going to continue this debate on our contentless episode number 30 today. Brand new episode, live.
Breaking records with
on
no content.
October 15th. 2017, guys. Yeah, it's 15th. It's the 15th day of October, everybody. Yeah. We are live twice a week. Once on Sunday, which is today, right? Today's Sunday, right? Sunday. Okay, at 2 p.m. Central Time, and on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/Seth and Colby. Yes. So go watch us there. Follow us. Thank you to everybody who's been following us. We're growing like hotcakes. We have you chat to thank and you listeners at home to thank for that. Yes. We appreciate it. If you miss a show live, that's okay. We will forgive you. The video on demands are, of course, on our Twitch page and also at youtube.com/Seth and Colby. And if you like the old school audio podcast, we still try to care about you. I still have the radio man inside me who still says describe everything that we're seeing. As you can tell from the last 6 minutes where you probably have no idea what's going on. But if you like the audio, it's on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. You can subscribe there and leave a 5-star review. But guys, thank you so much. The most important thing you can do is troll the show. How do you troll the show, Seth? How do you troll it? Well, here's how you troll it. All right, beautiful woman who's talking to me and only... No, get out of here. Woman's talking to me and only me.
How you troll it?
Okay, that's your man. can have Jimbo.
How do you troll things, man?
You type !foghorn into the chat, and it pulls up a link, and then you click the link, you give us a donation of monetary value. A super loud foghorn will play in the middle of whatever, interrupting whatever we're talking about.
Anything.
Today, it won't be a troll, though. Just gonna be totally honest with you. Today, it'll be a welcome interruption because we have nothing to talk about. But generally, it's a troll, and then we will stop and read your name and message, so your support is much wanted and happy. We're thankful for it.
Yeah.
Grateful.
That one.
I'm trying to make
Multiples?
I don't know.
All of it.
All of it. So welcome, guys.
Appreciate it.
Welcome. Yeah, it's appreciated. That's the word.
That one.
Appreciated. Yeah.
Yes. That simple word.
All right, so let's fade out this stupid music.
See, we have things to talk about.
I mean, barely. But yeah, technically, yes.
No,
we do.
I mean, there are things to talk about in the news right now that are big.
Like things we could talk about. Yes.
But we prefer not to because every single person is talking about it.
Yeah, I guarantee you 50% of our chat has been alleged on sexual allegations this week.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. And
obviously,
everyone.
it's a good thing to get all the rapists out of our infrastructure.
Agreed,
so I'm not
completely.
gonna say it's bad.
I just don't think we need to give them more airtime because,
Agreed.
I mean, it's everywhere.
If you have been sexually harassed, there's no time like the present to out the person who did it to you. So we can get that filth out of society.
Get the people out of there.
And we're very confident saying that because Colby and I, we don't have any trouble with the ladies because there are no ladies in our life.
That's how you deal with that.
Yep, you don't even have to worry about it.
Don't even have to worry about it at all.
No
Just
men, no ladies.
Completely.
I don't even have a dog to harass.
Oh, I do, though.
Yeah, but not sexually. Just clear that up.
Right. Yep.
So, there's also, we could talk about Donald Trump. He said he met with the president of the Virgin Islands. I don't think he realized that he is the president of the Virgin Islands.
I don't think he does.
Someone on Reddit was like, we should tell him that the president of the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico are the same person so he can defame that person. And
then
be
himself.
Like him, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't know if that worked. So we could talk about those things, but those things are, we've been I don't know, political. The sexual harassment stuff isn't really political. That's just garbage. It's bad for people
doing stupid things.
Yeah,
where they're doing the stupid things.
I feel like our show most of the time should be an escape.
Yes,
that's the point.
Agreed.
Most Americans don't know that, though. If we were being honest, that the president of Virgin Islands. Well, of course, that's why Trump is president.
Yeah,
because
he represents a good half of America.
Yeah, that's how it works. Probably. Jello, dude, don't talk about Jello in our chat. What are you doing? I'm doing a show. I can't eat Jello right now.
I think that means
you send all food related
like
chats to my whispers, please. Thank you.
Jello.
I will enjoy those later. Please PM me.
Jello. What's the French saying?
Ya?
No.
That's yes, actually.
Cello.
Hello.
I don't know.
Who is it?
I broke my own brain again.
Is that it?
Yeah. Yep. You got it. French people.
Yeah.
Right there.
It might have been Swedish or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But anyway, guys. So. Yeah, we could talk about current events. There's lots of it, but
nah.
Why
not?
Reddit is a very. I get a lot of my information from Reddit because I'm a hip 30-something. All right, and I feel like most hip 30-somethings that's our escape. And Reddit is usually pretty bipolar. Yeah. It's like, on one hand you get the serious stuff, and then on the other hand you get like cats and Minecraft creations.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this week has been more bipolar than most because it's like. Even like the comedy memes have some tint of politics to them.
All the culture and everything right now is pointing to politics.
It's all it is. And, I'm not mad about it. It's just it makes it hard to do a show like ours where we try to not get totally political all the time. But then again, if that's what the zeitgeist of the world is about right now, at least America.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Nah, we're a comedy show. Let's make some comedy.
Yeah, let's tell some jokes.
2 + 2 = 4.
That is a mathematical fact, not a joke in any way.
Not when the chicken crosses the road, though.
What?
Jokes.
Oh, I tried to laugh, didn't work.
Thanks, man.
Is that better?
I just appreciate it,
I was in the delivery room with my wife as she was giving birth, and she just pushed the baby out, and I took the doctor and I said, "Doctor, don't want to be too forward here, but How long do I have to wait before we can have sex again? And the doctor looked at me deep in the eyes and he said, well, I'm about to go on break. Meet me in the lab in 10 minutes.
Stupid. What are you doing?
It's a joke.
That
You
was
said
much
tell joke.
better than mine, though.
Well, that was an actual joke. You said
1000%.
I believe your joke was, quote, 2 + 2 = 4.
Chicken
but
cross
not
the
if
road.
the chicken crosses the road. Joke. I think that's literally what your joke was.
Yep.
If your joke
I'm a
includes,
comedian, guys.
If your joke includes the word joke, probably not a good joke.
Yeah, I am a full-blown stand-up comedian. Do it on the weekends.
Dude, let's hear some of your stand-up. Let's go.
So, what's the deal with airline food, man? Peanuts?
Yeah?
Wow.
This is bad. Maybe we should talk about politics instead of doing a comedy show. This is what we got to work with right here.
Don't put things on me to do.
It was your idea, and
It
you
wasn't
started
my idea.
You definitely told the
It
first
was my
joke.
idea,
You
yeah.
definitely told the first
well,
joke.
I have bad ideas. That just gives you everything right there.
Okay.
No jokes, no ideas.
All right, we'll talk about bad ideas. Can we talk about this? Because I did not read this before the show, and I really want to know what's up with it. All right. So, Settlers of Catan is a board game. I don't know, Chad, if you've ever heard of Settlers of Catan or not. Basically, it's a what if the guy asking about airline food is actually wondering and no one will tell him? Wow. Dude.
What does he want to know about it?
What if all stand-up comedians are asking about things and just everyone just laughs?
Everybody's just like, ah, ha, 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 but they're like, no, really?
No, please tell me.
What's the deal?
Send me free Hot Pockets.
Give me that stuff. Hot Pockets.
I don't think, does anyone, like Jerry Seinfeld made the, what's the deal with airline food thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone does that style anymore.
No. Except Jerry, because he's still doing stuff.
Yeah, but he could do whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
He could come out and ride a unicycle and with a clown nose on. Actually, that's a great act, so I probably shouldn't. He could come out and just stare into the audience like a creeper while eating Doritos slowly and then leave the stage and make $1 million.
He probably did that.
He probably
at some
has
point
done
in
that.
time, but
Yeah.
Yep, he's got his new special on Netflix or whatever.
Have you watched it?
No.
I don't know if I will.
I'm not a big fan.
I don't. Jerry
The guy
is
seems like a dick to me. Like he's so full
Yes.
of himself. Like, I am the comedian.
But then again, he is like the most successful comedian of all time.
Well, what do you do? Yeah, everyone knows.
Well, it's
you
like-
don't have to keep bragging about
It's
it.
the Kanye thing.
Yeah.
Like Kanye keeps innovating in rap, so he says he's the greatest rapper alive.
Mm-hmm.
And he is. But that infuriates you that he knows it because you can't say he's not because he is.
He's not.
He is.
He's
Well, he
not,
might not
no.
be right now. He was 5 years ago.
Yes.
I think
Back before the
Kim Kardashian thing
came in.
happened, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was like right around my beautiful, dark, twisted, upside down in the sewer fantasy, whatever it was called. You know that album
Yep.
with the Flash and with the monster,
Flashing.
with the monster. That one's before, right? That's Graduation because he did
Oh,
college
Monster.
dropout. It's late registration. College dropout.
Love Lockdown, man.
Graduation, and then did he do 808s and Heartbreaks after?
I think he did that before.
Graduation or before? No, he definitely did it after. Because it was Graduation when we were doing the show. Because we were playing that stupid robot.
Fake it,
Yeah, that one.
faster,
That's from
faster,
Graduation. That was
faster,
huge in like
stronger.
07 when we first met.
Yeah.
And then 808s and Heartbreaks came out
Right.
because remember we listened to that stupid song.
Love Lockdown.
You love Lockdown on an infinite loop. God, that was. Weren't those people like painted like trees and stuff and just walking around in the dark and glow
Dude,
paint?
that was the weirdest music video I'd ever seen.
And then he did My Dark and Beautiful Twisted Tree Fantasy.
Right, and that's got like a red cover or something. With a
Right,
picture
with
of
like
a
the like
crest of
pixelated out
something.
naked scene
Yeah,
because it
that's
was
right.
some weird demon having sex with some normal
He's a
human
weird
lady.
man.
Very strange. And that had Monster on it,
Right.
and it had the Bon Iver song on it, and did it have Runaway on it? I had Runaway on it, right? The one with the piano.
I think.
And then he came out with the one that actually his next album was good too. The one that looked like the pirated copy, Jesus.
Jesus.
That was a good album too.
That's where I
that
dropped
one.
off with
That
the
one
whole
is
Mr.
really
Yay.
strange,
Yeah, nah.
but it's different than anything you've ever heard, and
Yeah.
that made it good.
Mhm.
And then I think Life of Pablo came out, and it's like audio vomit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure it's good.
I don't think I've heard one song from that.
I think I've heard a couple, and it sounded like he tried to do what he already did, and Kanye's always been best when he tries something new.
No, he's a crazy person. Kind of always has been.
But if you think about it, like, his first 3 albums were just straight rap. And they were all good, just Kanye rapping. And then he started getting weird. Right, then 808s and Heartbreaks was his first, like, experimental album, and it worked. And then he did like experimental with regular rap, which was the Fantasy album. And then he did experimental again with Yeezus, and that kind of worked. And then he tried a third time, and it's like, all right, dude, maybe just be normal.
You hit diamonds a couple times.
Yeah, you can't do it 3 times in a row. It's not going to work. But anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, this movie.
Yeah, so Settlers of Catan is a board game. How would you describe Settlers of Catan, the board game, for someone who's never seen it? Or played it?
It's a strategy-based, like, fort-building game.
Right, it's kind of...
You try and make
I don't
a
even know
bigger
what you
fort
compare
than the
it
other
to.
people
but
that you play
It's
against.
like you roll the dice, and depending on what you roll, you get resources, and then you use those resources to build roads and
crafting
like, houses.
Right.
And the person who gets the most points, or gets to 10 points first, wins, and the way you get points is by having the most houses first. So basically, it's a lot of luck, and it's a lot of... And, like, you build around the same map, and so there's a lot of strategy and staying away from other people so you can continue to build more and, picking the right resources
Monopoly
at the start of the
mixed
game.
With,
it's like a little bit of Risk with a little
game.
bit of Monopoly with a little bit of Yahtzee.
And Minecraft,
And
crafting
yeah.
stuff together.
It's kind of that way. So
pretty fun game.
That's what it is. Well, here's why this is a strange story. Apparently, Sony is having a movie called Settlers of Catan in the works. Sony Pictures in negotiations to acquire the rights to adapt Catan, the influential board game known as the Settlers of Catan, into a film. Gail Katz, whose credits include Pawn Sacrifice, The Perfect Storm, and Air Force One, will produce. By the way, all of those movies are horrible.
Oh, it's straight bad.
Yeah,
Air Force One.
That killed Harrison Ford's career for
Is
like 10 years.
that the one that he's like, get off my plane?
Yes, well, he is the president. Yes, and it gets overrun by German terrorists or something. Yeah. That stalled Harrison Ford's career for a bit. After that, he was only in like romantic comedies.
Hold on, The Perfect Storm. That's not the one.
That's Mark
with
Wahlberg.
It was
It's Mark Wahlberg, George
Okay.
Clooney. Yeah.
Well, that one did have pretty like the first.
Yeah, that one made
water
money
simulation.
because of the spectacle.
Right, because
right.
it
and
was
the
the
cast.
first
Like
3D.
it was one of George Clooney's first movies, one of Mark Wahlberg's
It was
first
still
movies.
a bad
It's
plot,
bad,
but
it's a bad. Like you go back and watch it now, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I like compare it to like movies like The Haunting, the new The Haunting movie with Liam Neeson and Owen Wilson is in it, and like that's from like late 99, 2000 maybe, and it was the first scary movie to have like A-list cast for the modern era because like Owen Wilson's in it and Liam Neeson's in it. It also had like the first movie to work on since Star Wars, where ILM used their new sound, their new visual effects technology they developed for the Phantom Menace for The Haunting. But you go back and watch that movie, it is garbage of the highest caliber.
Garbage.
And but I put it in the same category. Like people went and saw it because it was this is back when people knew that movies were special.
Yes.
And like now, every movie, even like the low budget movies, are amazing, like spectacle wise.
Yeah.
So now movies just good and bad. But The Perfect Storm is a bad movie that was good.
Oh. Wow.
For context,
terrible.
chat said give me some ASMR, but Owen Wilson. Oh wow.
Wow.
I don't think I know Owen Wilson's Oh Wow.
Oh. Wow.
This is very uncomfortable
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
probably
I hope you're wearing earbuds.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
You sound like the nanny.
Well, he
Fran
sounds
Drescher.
like an idiot anytime he does it.
wow.
He's got the
Lash
worst
eyes.
voice. I just forget it at the moment. Oh, wow. God dang it. I'm going to keep trying.
But Settlers of Catan, Dan Lin, whose credits include It and the Lego Movie, and Jonathan Eldridge will join the producing team. Blaze Hemingway will write the screenplay. The studio is fast-tracking the project toward production with the goal of launching a possible franchise. What are you saying, man?
I'm just trying to read why. As huge fans of the game, we're struck by the
endless possibilities of stories that it could inspire. It's not every day that you have the opportunity to work at a world beloved by millions of people and expand its story for the screen. Don't you think that it's got to go the Jumanji route?
Oh, yeah.
That's got it. It's like the only way it could
It's
be,
like
where the game
movies
comes to life.
Have to have a plot, and then,
Keep going.
going through that plot in about a 2-hour time span. how can you go through a gameplay that can last potentially ever with no real plot other than I'm building more stuff than you?
Like, Catan is a game... It's one of those rare games that lasts longer than a movie.
Yeah.
But still remains fun.
Right.
Like, there aren't a lot of games like that.
But it's just like, what plot are you going to get? Oh, we got two civilizations here that are vying for the same land. And then they don't fight because there's no combat mode in the game.
Look at the description
Knights
of the board game that Variety wrote. The goal of the game is to create the dominant community on the ever-changing fictional island of Catan amid scarce resources. That's not really a description of the board game at all.
The fictional island never changes.
Well, every game is different, right? Every new game is different.
But you don't create a dominant community over the course of multiple games. You do it in one game with the same island.
Yes.
So that is bullshit.
Yeah, also the resources aren't scarce.
They're really not when
like
you
it's not like
dice
there's only
every
6
single
rock in the entire game. Like the scarce resources would be like if you don't roll the right number every time.
Yeah, I just yep, stupid.
They just don't know, man.
Stupid.
Are you
said this is Sony?
Yes.
Of course it's Sony.
It's Sony, yeah, of course. They can't make good movies to save their lives. Do you think the new Jumanji is going to be good?
It's going to be good in the fact if you like Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Kevin Hart talking back and forth.
I do. Jack Black's also in it.
And then that, sure. But as for plot and how the ending will come up,
all right,
probably
hear me out.
not.
Hear me out, man.
Nope.
Do you think it could be a PG-13 version of Tropic Thunder?
I really hope it is.
Because it's got like Dwayne The Rock Johnson would be the Robert Downey Jr. I would say Ben Stiller character. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Hart.
It's like the Jay Baruchel character.
Yeah.
They're missing the Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, he's not really.
I don't know who.
Because Jack Black's gonna be Jack Black.
Right.
The chick might be the Robert Downey Jr. character,
Maybe.
like the I take it really seriously, guys. Come on, thing type.
Yeah.
But
That's
like,
possible.
Kevin Hart's probably the Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah,
I would say that.
But no. The Rock's the one that's like trying to be all badass because he's this new big gigantic dude and he's trying to impress the girl.
Maybe
that
I need
he's
to
with.
watch Tropic Thunder again. I don't remember Ben Stiller being a badass.
Yeah, he's the badass. He's Tug Speedman, man.
I need to watch it again. I don't remember his name, and you just saying it right now just made me laugh.
7 times.
Oh, that's right, because he was that huge action
he's the
star.
action
You're right.
guy.
Okay, so he will
he's
be
Rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
And then Kevin Hart's definitely Jay Baruchel.
You don't think he's a booty sweat guy?
No. Like a mixture, maybe.
I just like saying booty sweat.
Booty sweat. Give me that booty sweat.
Man. Speaking of a Tropic Thunder, I really want to know what you thought about Tom Cruise's new movie, where he looks like a 50-year-old lesbian, according to the internet. And you watched it.
Yeah. American Made.
Yeah, American Made.
It was...
Which is by the same guy who did Edge of Tomorrow, the Live, Die, Repeat movie.
Okay.
It's their second collaboration. So I had high hopes for it because I love that Edge of Tomorrow movie. That movie's great.
It was a biopic. I mean, that's what it is. It's about an actual guy who did drug running and gun smuggling for
did it feel
Reagan
realistic or did it feel crazy?
It felt more realistic than Live, Die, Repeat or whatever, for sure.
I mean, Live, Die, Repeat's
about
fighting
it
an
was
alien force
stylized,
and
then he tried to be funny a couple of times, but...
He did?
Yeah.
Did work?
No. No.
Okay.
But it was good. It wasn't like a great gem out of this years of movies, but it was a better Tom Cruise movie than The Mummy.
This is the worst review I've ever heard in my life.
What, do you want me to go plot by plot here?
Yeah!
Okay.
Spoil it!
God.
I don't really want like a synopsis of the movie. I just want more than it was good.
It was super good, man.
That's worse.
Okay. He's a pilot he's a standard airline pilot for passengers, and then he's really skilled, and so
was he like in the military
CIA,
or anything?
No.
So he's just a commercial airline pilot.
Okay. I forget how he gets involved, but
probably met a passenger who was in the CIA. Told baby.
But yeah. Oh my God.
That was the first foghorn we've actually ever gotten, and it was terrifyingly loud.
It was so random. I thought something broke.
Okay.
Dude, was that dude?
Let's do it. He
You're
said,
the man.
I found your vlogcast on IRL on Twitch and was watching old recordings. You guys are funny and have some great chemistry, high quality production as well. Keep it up, boys. Thank you so much, dude.
Thank
for
you
your $5
very, very,
tip.
very much.
And literally giving me a heart attack.
Yeah. Oh no! My load!
What? Your load?
I did it last week. It's a running joke. Yeah.
Was I here?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you did it on the show?
Okay, I dropped my e-cig, and then last week I was just like, I shot my load, and you were like, that's gonna be.
I have no recollection of that.
I just did it again.
All right, well,
I'm bringing things back.
Maybe I'll remember next time. Well, thank you, dude, for your contribution. God, that foghorn. Can we play it again just so I can get it into my body what it's actually going to sound like?
Sure, man.
Because seriously, the last time I heard the sound effect was the first day we did Twitch and I was testing the alert. So that was what? August? Early August?
Yeah. It's been a good couple of months.
Here we go.
That's so ridiculous.
It's so loud.
It's so loud. Wow.
It's beautiful. All right, well, thank you. Thank you again, dude. That it means a lot.
All right, Mr. CIA guy comes in.
Care.
You don't.
I'm sorry. The foghorn jump-started my heart, and it realized how short life is, and now I don't care at all about Tom Cruise's newest movie.
He's a country bumpkin. he talks with a country accent this entire time. Country bumpkin.
Okay.
And
God, that's
the
scary.
CIA approaches him and is like, "We need you to." Crap.
He just watched this last night, guys.
Like run. I forget where it started because he ran a whole bunch
Ecuador.
of stuff. It was Nicaragua, I think is where he was going to. Or no, it started off with
Just
Colombia,
make
something like
one
that.
up.
It was drugs.
No one knows.
Something.
Okay.
He's delivering drugs for.
Okay, so he runs drugs for the CIA.
Yes.
Okay, what is
From Colombia.
What's the problem? Is he like getting involved with like the cartel and they want to kill him?
Well, ish. Yeah, it's the Medellin cartel that he gets involved
Okay.
with. But then, God, no, I remember.
Okay,
He
all
was a
right.
really good pilot. So he's a spy pilot to start off with. He just has cameras in his plane and is taking pictures of the communists. So the Russians coming over into South
flying,
America.
but only flying.
Right.
Okay.
And so he's just taking pictures to start off with. Then he like lands to get gas and then is approached by the cartel.
Okay.
And being like, you fly down here every week or so. We want you to smuggle drugs back into the U.S. And then he's like, okay, you going to pay me? And they're like, yeah, $2,000 a kilo, which is a lot. So then he's like, I'm doing that. So then he starts running drugs for the cartel. CIA figures out about it and they're like, just keep doing it, but you're doing it for us. So if we ask you to do anything, you're going to do it.
I mean, this sounds cool so far, right?
Yeah, it's not bad. And then, like, Nicaragua, I think, is the one down there where, like...
Sounds so racist.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot. I'm American. I don't know countries. Nicaragua is, like, having some civil war or something like that. And so Reagan wants to overthrow the government that's down there. So he's supplying guns now to the rebels or something like that for them to fight.
So now he's also doing gun running?
So yes, now he's doing gun running for the CIA while still doing the drug thing, while making buttloads of cash, just like cash over in. He's burying bags in his backyard because he's got so much.
But you don't have an exit strategy, right?
Ridiculous.
Isn't that
No
always the
exit
problem
strategy.
with these things?
Every time.
You never
just
have
like,
an exit
I'm
strategy.
getting into it. I'll probably die by getting out of it, but I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, that's him.
Like, okay, so let me ask you a question. This might not be related. I don't know. Is there any point in the movie where it like shows him spending the money and having a good time with his money?
He gets a nicer house, and then the CIA gives him an airfield, basically.
Okay.
And so then he upgrades that, gets more people involved, so he's got like 3 other guys with him doing the same smuggling runs and stuff like that. So yes, he builds his corporation.
That's like the problem I always have with all these drug movies.
Yeah.
All right, all these people get super rich. I just unplugged our headphones.
Way to go, man.
Well, I ran over it.
God, you're the worst.
I'm sorry. All these people get super rich, okay? And then you never see them spend their money.
Right. Well, he didn't either. He just, he did.
I want to
some
see.
of it.
I want to see a drug movie where, like, we get how drug running works.
Yes.
Like, I feel like the average American could run drugs because of the amount of movies and television shows they've seen about how to run drugs.
Sure. Yeah, it's so easy.
It looks pretty easy.
It's not.
Why?
Not at all, because you got like 5 different government agencies looking out for people running drugs.
They don't care.
They don't when you're given maps from the CIA as to where they look at, and so you can avoid them.
So let's say you're in that situation.
Yeah.
All right. I would run, if I made, how much money do you think he made per run? Just take a guesstimate. Just take a guess.
Let's see. He had 1,500 pounds on an airplane. 2.2 is a kilo. So divide that by half. 750 times 2,000.
So he made 15 grand right about that.
No, 750
times 2,000. Oh, so he made 150,000.
Right.
He made 150,000.
Basically every trip.
Every trip, okay. Yeah. So he made 8 times, 10 times what we make in a year.
Mm-hmm. With one trip.
With one trip.
Yeah.
Okay. Why wouldn't you do one a year and then spend the money?
Because you're owned by the cartel, and they're like, no, you're doing this. We need another run.
Well, see,
they go through the drugs like crazy, man.
Well, but why doesn't Tom Cruise hire these other people to do the drug running for him, and then he only does one, gets his money, lives off $150,000 a year, and you just see him party it up for a year. And then when he does one more year, and he's like, I'm going to do the boss check-in, and he gets money. Why don't we make a movie like that, where the drug running is secondary to the man who parties?
Dude, we can make a much better movie than most movies coming out nowadays.
Especially like Sahara Money Drop.
There's like 2, not that one.
Not one especially.
Not that one. We'd have to actually put thought into it at some point in time, rather than just running with like ideas on a show.
Excuse me, I believe Sahara Money Drop
That was a 20-minute spiel out of your brain. That's
perfect,
not... No, plot holes galore, man.
None.
You're not gonna... No.
No plot holes.
No.
None. Name one plot hole in Sahara Money Drop.
Why is it even happening?
See, you can't do it.
Why is it even happening?
It's happening because Matthew McConaughey is a crazy person, and Woody Harrelson wants to be
I
stopped.
watched that too.
What?
The Dark Tower.
Oh, really?
Oh, I did.
How bad was it on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being it's elephant turds.
Matthew McConaughey was just like, okay, so he's got the Force basically as the bad guy.
Okay.
So he has the ending fight with
Idris Elba?
That one.
What's wrong with you? Watch
Blow
Blow
is a great
with Johnny Depp. I think I watched Blow when I was like 12.
Yep. I think Pablo Escobar's in that too. I'm pretty sure.
Wasn't that like Johnny Depp's first movie that made him like pretty big?
I don't know.
I think
it's one of them.
It's one of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he was in that stupid movie where he had the hands.
Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I was about to be like, he had the hands with scissors.
He had the hands with the blades on them. They almost looked like scissors.
They were hands. They were reminiscent of hair clippers.
Oh, God. Anyway, so the ending fight between the two. Matthew McConaughey is just like, I can't even do it. Like, he's like dancing with the Force. He's like, ooh, let me grab these rocks to block some bullets. And he's doing like this whole like wavy...
And Idris Elba's trying to shoot him with a gun?
It's like him stripping in Magic Mike, except with floating CGI elements. Glass, rock, wood. Oh, God, it was so bad. And like him as a villain, I can't take it seriously.
Did it feel like they crammed 8 books into one movie?
No, it really didn't.
That's probably a bad thing, actually.
Yeah, it really is, because like 4 things happened. This kid has visions.
God, I had such high hopes for that movie.
Oh, God, it was so bad.
Like, it looked so cool. It's Idris Elba shooting big guns. Like, how cool is that?
Any time that he was shooting guns, there was one action scene with him shooting where he kills like 100 people in maybe 3 minutes or something like that. Pretty awesome. But other than that, straight.
We need to do like a Seth and Colby movie club or something.
That'd be a good idea.
We're like, we could pick a movie like, let's say Blow, for example.
Yeah.
And like, we just say, everyone watch this movie in the next 2 weeks, and then we discuss it on like a bonus episode.
Let's do that right now. Pick a movie.
Edward
The
Scissorhands.
Departed!
No.
The Departed!
No.
Come on! That is the best one to start with. We'll go downhill from there forever.
We're never watching The Departed.
Oh, you're a bitch.
I'm not gonna do it because
you're the worst.
Because it's. Oh, I turned it off. My OCD is killing me.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
No, you gotta move it just a tiny bit. Oh, look at you moving stuff. Nobody knows what you're moving.
It's so much better though.
Yeah, it's so much better. So many people notice that.
No, we also gotta do it on this one.
Oh. God, just editing the show while on the show, man.
What am
are
I
you
supposed to do?
doing?
Before the show when I have free time?
Yeah, that would be the opportune time.
Who cares? There. Done.
Do you want to get to another story? Or do you want me to get to my last movie, which is the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire
please
life?
get to that one.
All right.
I didn't realize that you watched Across the Universe.
Nope. It's worse than that.
Christmas with the Cranks?
Nope. It's worse than that.
It can't be worse than Christmas with the
It's
Cranks.
worse than that.
Okay. Can't wait.
It's called Dirty Grandpa.
Oh, God, that movie was bad.
That was the worst thing I'd ever seen.
It's not as bad as Christmas with the Cranks.
It was. I would rather watch Christmas with the Cranks than that ever again.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
Watch Christmas with the Cranks and then tell me that to my face.
I've
you won't.
it.
You won't. No, what you did is you blocked the horrible parts.
Maybe.
That's what you did. Also, remember Sisters with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler?
Okay, good
Also
point.
worse.
But no, this one just was like the most raunchiest.
Yeah, it was raunchy
crap
for no reason.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's every line had some sexual joke to it. I'm just like,
we get it. You're a dirty grandpa. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I remember
holy
that.
shit. And then just the most dumb things happen. Like Zac Efron gets thrown in jail for being too drunk, and then the cops in there are just assholes, just straight the worst, like the worst cops you could ever imagine.
I remember that.
They just screw with him the entire time when he's in there, and obviously, like he's just asking for a phone call, which you should be able to get when you're in jail.
That's like you're legal, right?
Yeah, and they were just screwing with him, so they took his phone and just started calling random people. Took a snapshot of
I don't remember
their
this at all.
crotch with his phone.
God,
I don't know if I
Maybe
watched
it was
like
bad.
the unrated version.
No, I
or
watched
what,
the unrated
but
version too. I
it
remember
was
that.
God awful.
Yeah,
I laughed 3 times.
I don't even know if
maybe.
I laughed.
And yeah, it was not
I
even
felt
hard.
bad.
It was like
I
a
felt
chuckle.
bad for Robert De Niro and Zac Efron in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, why did they make that?
I have no idea. It's gotta be Robert De Niro. He had to have read the script and was like, I don't think I've ever done anything this dirty. Why not? Let's get it.
He was in Casino, man.
It's not that dirty.
It's pretty dirty.
It's not that dirty.
I think there's an orgy scene in that movie.
Well, that's great, but it's not that
that's
mouth
great.
dirty.
What's the name of it again? Can we watch that for the movie class?
What? Dirty Grandpa? No. Casino?
All I know is that movie had one of my pet peeves in it. Okay,
Which
is if you're gonna go above and beyond to be filthy, you can't cast the main female character as someone who refuses to do nudity.
Yeah.
Like everyone in that movie,
Plaza.
yes,
Yeah.
everyone in that movie should have had a nude scene. Zac Efron, Aubrey Plaza, Robert De Niro should have been nude. Half the movie.
You saw Robert De Niro's dick.
I don't remember that.
It wasn't really his dick, obviously, but he's like in bed with Zac Efron when they're staying the night at a hotel once, and then he wakes him up the next day with like his dick in his face, just right there.
I don't remember that. That's probably good.
It was the worst.
I don't feel like I
I've
should
ever,
remember that.
Ever seen? I ended that and was like, how did this even get made?
Yeah, I feel like I finished that one though, and I couldn't finish Sisters.
It was like a 13-year-old wrote
Yes,
that
that's what
script.
it felt. It felt like a high schooler who doesn't understand.
And then somehow
that
got Robert De Niro and Zac Efron to be in
Only
it.
thing I could think of is that they wanted to work together, and so they said yes.
Right.
But why couldn't they do that on a good project? There's Zac Efron and Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
Like they
you
could
could
have said
pick any script you want to.
Zac
yet you
Efron has
pick that
really
one.
bad taste. Like we watched Baywatch the other day too.
Oh, really?
Not that great.
Yeah.
Have you seen Baywatch?
haven't seen it
It's
yet.
not Dirty Grandpa bad, but it's
Right.
just very ugh.
Yeah.
It's just not.
That's
it's
what
not
comedies are
fun
nowadays,
to
man.
watch any. Like it's just
What
boring.
was the funniest one? I think Fist Fight might have been the one that I laughed at.
Fist Fight was funny, but that's because it's Charlie and Ice
Right.
Cube,
Mhm.
and I feel like that worked.
Yeah.
Like, if it was like I like Central Intelligence, which is another movie, but I feel like that works because it's Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson. I know you don't like Kevin Hart in movies, which is why.
I mean, that was one of the better ones that I've
Right.
seen, but
But it's for the same reasons. It's like Kevin Hart is actually funny,
Right.
and so you put him in a movie, he's gonna be funny.
yeah.
Zac Efron is not a comedian.
Nope.
And like neither is Robert De Niro.
Nope.
So why are they the leads in a comedy?
Don't know.
Like the Neighbors movies are pretty good, but Seth Rogen, funny.
Right.
Zac Efron, not the funny part in that
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
He's there to be a hunky fraternity dude who
Right.
is Zac Efron.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's not meant to be a comedian.
Right. I feel like that's his only role. And then
Right.
in
Well,
this
in
movie, it
Baywatch,
was
he's
kind of
an
the same
Olympic
thing.
swimmer, like a parody of Ryan
Oh, yeah.
Lochte, so that kind of works.
Okay.
But then again, there's no funny people around him.
Right.
Like it's supposed to be situational comedy, and that doesn't work because no one in that is funny.
Yeah.
Like situational comedy works in Central Intelligence because Kevin Hart can do slapstick, like ridiculous, over the top comedy.
And it would sell, and you'd be
Yes.
like, okay, I'm there.
Yes,
But if you're
and that's
seeing
the same thing with
Rock
Fist
do
Fight.
the exact same thing, it's like,
Yeah. It's the same with Fist Fight, where you can see Charlie. He is funny in his own right. And like another movie with Ice Cube, the one where the guys are cops, Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. What are the name of those? 21 Jump Street.
Oh, yeah.
22 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Like Jonah Hill is funny in his own right, so that works.
Yeah. And by association, Channing. But
Right,
then when
and
you
you
get
only need
Robert
one
De Niro,
funny person.
Yeah, Robert De Niro and Zac Efron, two unfunny people, and trying to make the movie funny.
That's why I think Jumanji will work, because Kevin Hart and The Rock work well together.
Yeah.
I think you only need one funny person to make the movie work.
I would agree, and they got Jack Black in it too, so.
Right.
I don't know. That's possible. But yeah, Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa, bad.
Worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Bad.
Worst thing. Worst thing.
Dude, I don't know if it's worse
I can't
than
think
Sisters.
of one more that I mean, I didn't like Sisters, but.
Christmas with the Cranks, dude. I watched that in theaters. I'm going to Google it now. It's going to make me feel
Like,
super
Sisters
old.
didn't disgust me. Like, there was no parts in it, I'm like, this is unfunny. But no parts of it disgusted me.
It disgusted
There
me.
were multiple parts in Dirty Grandpa where I'm like, how is this in a movie theater?
Yeah,
I would have wanted my money back if I went and saw that in the theater. I was like,
The only reason I think the major reason I didn't like Sisters is because it had the same problems Dirty Grandpa did, where it was intentionally vulgar.
Yeah.
Like Amy Poehler, who was the dirty one in that movie? Was it Tina Fey or Amy Poehler?
I think it was Tina.
I think it was. Like, it doesn't work. Like, we know you're Tina Fey. It doesn't work.
Right.
And like, then I felt bad because I've seen Parks and Rec, I've seen 30 Rock, I know what they're capable of, and this is what they give
Right.
us.
It's just dirtiness for dirtiness.
Right, and that's not funny.
And then it's like, also the plot of Dirty Grandpa was this guy had a good job.
Right.
Was about to
They
get
ruined his
married.
life, yeah.
Yeah, and then like was family with his family for it, and
Yeah.
then at the end of it, the life-changing moment, the good that he did for himself in the movie, was realizing he didn't want that job. He just wanted to go live on a boat for a year with this hot college chick, and just have random sex.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great moral movie. You know, it hit right home to all the families. But
I don't know, man.
it was terrible.
I hated it.
It was so bad.
I remember I
wasted
didn't like it.
An hour and a half of my life.
Christmas with the Cranks movie review in 2004 from RobertEvert.com. He gave it 1 star.
Deservingly so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have anything. Christmas with the Cranks doesn't have anything wrong with it that couldn't be fixed by adding Ebenezer Scrooge and Bad Santa to the cast. It's a holiday movie of stunning awfulness that gets even worse when it turns gooey at the end. And what's it so finally happy about? Why the Cranks' neighbors succeed in enforcing their lockstep conformity upon them. They form a herd mentality without the mentality. The movie is not funny ever in any way, beginning to end. It is a colossal miscalculation.
That's the same with Dirty Grandpa. They tried to throw in like, oh, I really do care about you, son, even though I've punched you in the ass. I've made you do crack.
I feel like Christmas with the Cranks may be bad to me, like might be my worst movie ever, because it might be the first truly awful movie I ever saw.
Oh, really?
And I saw it in theaters, and I couldn't leave.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
So I had to sit there and watch it.
I would have like thrown a fit. I would have thrown my pop at the movie screen if I saw Dirty Grandpa in theaters. I would have died.
God, dude, I just
terrible movies.
So
I don't
bad.
get how they got the cast. I don't get how they get the cast to get this stuff. Don't get it.
I don't either, dude. Like, Christmas with the Cranks has Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I can see Tim Allen being in a bad movie.
Right.
Like, Robert De Niro, though, man. Like, he doesn't need money. He doesn't need to be in movies anymore. He doesn't need to make bad jokes. He doesn't need to make dirty jokes.
Yeah, and he was making fun of this gay black dude in it. They had a gay black guy character in it, and he was making fun of him for being black and gay the entire movie.
Because
and,
racism and homophobia are funny if you're old. Is that
right.
Is that the point?
I guess.
Okay.
And then at the end, he sees like a straight black dude giving the gay black dude shit for being gay, and then he's like, no, you can't do that. Only old people can do that, or something. And then he beats the crap out of that black guy for the gay guy, and he's just like, we're cool now, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm just like, no. No. They tried to be like...
It must have been worse than I thought because I blocked all that from my
offensive
mind.
and not politically correct the entire movie until the very end where it was like, oh, nope, wait. You thought you were getting something different? Nope, we're the same thing. Political correctness. Here we are.
Like, it had its potential, too. Because, like, a bad grandpa, like a dirty grandpa could have been like, oh, I'm just going to cause hilarious situations for you, but not actually ruin your life. Or
Yeah.
be a horrible person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know what a great example of that is? Little Miss Sunshine.
Right.
You remember the grandpa in Little Miss Sunshine and how he's filthy? But he does it in a hilarious way, where he loves his family and he cares about his family, but he also doesn't take no shit from nobody. Right.
Most of the time.
Right.
Yes. Much better.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
But yeah, this is terrible.
I would love to see a movie with the granddad from Little Miss Sunshine hanging out with Zac Efron on a road trip.
It was just so dumb.
Little Miss Bad Grandpa.
It was a college spring break party movie.
But with an old man in it.
But with an old Robert De Niro.
No nudity.
And no nudity.
Except for Robert De Niro's
yeah, there
dong.
was some boobs and stuff like that in it, but not the main characters ones.
No.
And not,
I don't know,
They're
dude.
just random ones.
It's just like, you think that was a Sony movie?
Yes, it was.
Of course it was.
1000% it was.
Of course it was. Chris with the Cranks, written by Chris Columbus, by the way. That surprises me.
He's discovered America.
He did that, and he also wrote the first 2 Home Alones, the first 2 Harry Potters.
Oh, wow.
Like, he's pretty respected.
Oh, wow.
Like, family movie guy.
Yeah, right.
What's the one with Ben Stiller at the Night at the Museum? He also wrote those.
Crazy.
And then he did Chris's with the Cranks. God.
And then nothing.
Chris's with the Cranks, dude.
Done. He's done.
All right, what about this movie? So we talk about movies. Gambit, starring Channing Tatum, will open Valentine's Day 2019. 20th Century Fox says that February 14, 2019 release date has been reserved on the calendar is being designated for Gambit, starring Channing Tatum. Deadline exclusively reported that Gore Verbinski is set to direct the long-in-the-works X-Men movie from Josh Zutemer's script. Producer Channing Tatum, Reed Carlin, Simon Kinberg, and Lauren Schuler-Donner. Don't know who those people are. Well, I know who Simon Kinberg is. He did the other movies. Chris Claremont, Jim Lee created Gambit for Marvel, otherwise known as blah, 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 blah. Characters materialized in short bursts, 2009. Gambit faces off the new date with Rebel Wilson and Liam Hemsworth. It is a comedy. It isn't romantic.
What, it is a comedy?
No, it faces off against a romantic comedy with Rebel Wilson and Liam Hemsworth on the same date. I don't know.
Really? Rebel Wilson and Liam Hemsworth.
Yep. That'll be good, won't it?
Sounds the opposite of that. So Gambit's not a funny guy, right? Like, this isn't going to be the next Deadpool?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, I think he's... Okay, so he's, like, guy from Louisiana, so he's got, like, the Creole accent, and he loves to gamble. Like, his power is, like, he can, like, light things on fire and make them explode with his, like... It's not, like, rogue, like, touch, but it's... For simplicity,
energy,
it's touch, okay?
Like that,
and so he uses playing cards, and he lights those on fire and he throws them. They turn into mini bombs.
Yes.
That's like what he does in the cartoons, which is basically my reference for Gambit. And then he's Will.I.am in that really bad movie.
Taylor Kitsch, who's
Who's that?
John Carter from Earth.
Don't know him.
You know him.
I never saw John Carter.
It was terrible.
Right, that's why I never saw it.
Let's see, he was in Battleship, the one
Nope.
with Liam Neeson.
Never saw that. Why would I go see Battleship?
Bad.
Had Rihanna in the trailer? I'm going to say no to that.
And Mr.
If Rihanna's in the movie, I'm going to go ahead and skip that movie.
Skarsgård guy, the True Blood vampire.
Oh, Peter?
Man.
Peter Skarsgård? Is that his
yeah.
name? Yeah.
I think so.
That doesn't sound
Well,
right.
you know who I'm talking
I know who you're talking about. Eric from True Blood.
Yes, Eric from
Yes.
True Blood. He's also in it for like a hot minute, but other than that, it's Taylor Kitsch and Rihanna being stupid.
Okay.
So yeah, Taylor Kitsch played the
Oh yeah, it says
Gambit.
right here, portrayed by Taylor Kitsch. I should learn to read.
He's also in the American Assassin movie that just came
But
out. I kinda wanna
Deadpool
see.
1 released on Valentine's Day. Remember that. So it makes me wonder if they're going for the same type of feel. Like a more,
it would not
quote,
surprise me.
low budget.
They were like, oh, we got money off that one.
Right.
Let's do that again.
Right.
I mean, it's not Sony, but still, 20th Century
Well,
Fox
20th
ain't
Century
much
Fox doesn't have
better.
that great of a record. You ever heard of Fantastic Four?
I have.
You ever heard of X-Men 3, The
all
Last Stand?
4 of them, yep. 3 of them.
Apparently X-Men Apocalypse was also terrible. I liked it, but apparently I'm wrong.
I mean, it was definitely not the worst one I've ever seen. But
Well, it's hard when you got X-Men's Origins out there and you got...
hey, man, back off.
Hey, the one where
People
Wolverine...
hate that movie. I like it.
The one where Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool and he comes out at the end and his mouth is sewn shut. You like that?
Dude, okay, this is gonna make me sound sad, but the only reason I like that movie is right when Wolverine like chops his head off at the very end. He does the I am Sparta kick off the nuclear reactor, and I'm like, oh god, that's one of the best scenes I've ever seen.
You're a dummy.
I am. I'll admit that. was so
Sorry,
good.
I like
though.
the other X-Men Origins one where he's in Japan and he
That
trains.
one was the worst.
He trains with all the samurai.
And he jumps on top of a train like a frog.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
That was the worst one.
He's at that funeral and then he ends up killing everyone at it.
So bad.
They're all bad.
They're all bad.
They're all bad.
The
honestly.
first one wasn't
I really
terrible.
like X-Men 2.
2 wasn't bad.
2 was good. The first one shows its age, but
Right.
it's not bad, but it shows its age, I think, a lot.
Yeah.
And 2, I think, is really good. I think 2 is my favorite. And then Days of Future Past is like, it works because 80% of the movie is in the past with
Right.
Wolverine and, or not Wolverine, but with, yeah, it is Wolverine, isn't it? Doesn't he go back to the past? And
Yes.
if I find
Okay,
it right.
Days of Sorry.
So that
I
one
confused
works.
it with First Class.
Yeah, because First Class they show Wolverine and he has a cameo and that's it.
Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. And the second one works because it's mostly a Wolverine movie.
Yes.
The third one I kind of liked, but I think most people didn't like it.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse. The first one is good, but it kind of to me is kind of like the first X-Men where it's
Wasn't
like
that Olivia Munn?
yes,
She had, I think, one line of dialogue.
she had maybe 1 or 2 lines, and she
then,
just
yeah,
flew through the
she
air
just
with
flew
pink
through the air.
swords, and that's
That
all
was
she did the whole
worst.
movie.
She probably was not good, and so they were like, cut.
But it also had Sansa in it, and I thought her
Yeah.
character was a good Jean Grey.
Yeah.
It had Wolverine
People don't like
for
her.
a hot second, didn't it?
Yeah, he was in it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A good amount.
You looked at me like he wasn't. That I got
I
scared.
had to think. I had to think.
We should not talk about movies.
And then Logan came out, and then
We sound like two
was
old
great.
men trying to remember World War One.
Yeah.
This movie came out 3 years ago, if even that.
That's fine. You saw it once. It's better than my dad. He doesn't remember him like a day after he sees
You know
him,
what's really stupid?
which is
I'm
me.
gonna let you into my brain a little bit. It might regret it, might not. I don't know. Let me tell you something.
All right.
Okay. Doesn't it feel like it's been forever since we've had another Marvel movie? Doesn't like the gap between the last Marvel movie you saw and Thor coming out in a couple weeks feel like an eternity? It does to me.
No.
It does to me.
We had two
I know.
already this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I saw Spider-Man 3 months ago.
Yeah.
We had like, what did we have earlier? We had Guardians in May.
Yeah.
And I saw that twice in theaters. Mm-hmm. And then I
that
saw
feels
Spider-Man.
Like, too long
and that
for
feels
you?
like so long ago.
So you're
I
saying
feel like
that
I've
we
been
need a
waiting.
Marvel?
I feel like I've been waiting for Thor forever. And I think part of that is because I'm not a giant fan of Spider-Man or Guardians. Like, I like both the movies.
Right.
But like, I don't look forward to their movies.
But
like,
you're a fan of Thor.
Yeah, dude, I'm stupid. What do you want me to do? All right, you like Sparta kicks into abandoned
Dude, it was
abandoned
great.
nuclear things, and
then
I
he,
like Thor. Okay.
Shot the whole thing down with his X-ray vision or whatever.
So I don't want to hear any judgment from you, man.
I'm judging you because you like the second Thor.
Yeah, you didn't like the Dark World?
No.
I know people don't like that movie too.
It was just. It was one of the ones before Marvel was like, all right, maybe we should make every movie a world-ending movie because then why wouldn't the Avengers show up? Why wouldn't Tony Stark be like, oh, there's this dark elf that's about to
Thor's
destroy
got
the
it,
world?
dude. Thor's got it.
Nah.
Yeah,
like
man.
out of all of them, yeah, he's probably the one that could handle it by himself.
Yeah.
But still,
He is the god of lightning.
you're not gonna take Tony's
Or thunder?
ego out of it.
Is it the god of thunder?
Lightning.
No, it's thunder.
It's lightning.
No, it's thunder. It's Thor's the god of thunder.
No.
Yeah.
Then why does he get all lit up with lightning in the newest
Because you can't
trailer?
see thunder, so they have to
Oh.
add something.
Thor, the god of nothing, because he's stupid.
Yeah, Thor, god of thunder, right
You're
there.
a god of thunder.
That'd be sweet. Only after Taco Bell.
So dumb.
He's associated with thunder, lightning, storms, oak trees, strength,
yeah.
the protection of mankind, and the hollowing and fertility.
Hollowing?
That's what it says, man. Also, Halloween? Yeah, that's what it says. I'm going to click this link, but I'm not going to show it on stream because there's boobs or something. To hallow is to make holy or sacred, to sanctify or consecrate, or
Weird.
venerate. The adjective from hallowed, as used in the Lord's Prayer, means holy. You should know this, dude. How many times in your life have you said the Lord's Prayer?
Just because I said words doesn't mean I know what they meant. I was like, what do I say? Okay, I'm saying it.
That should be the tagline for religion.
Yeah.
Just because I said words doesn't mean I knew what they meant.
Yep.
Religion.
Yep.
But yeah, Thor is a god of thunder.
So it feels like forever since you saw Spider-Man, and you're like, God, I need another Marvel.
I feel
piece
like
of crap.
I don't know if feels forever like I've seen Spider-Man. It feels like I've been waiting on Thor for forever. It's like the other Marvel movie. Like it feels like the last true Marvel movie I saw was Civil War.
Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense. Because
That's
the
what I
other
feel
two
like.
are, well, minus Spider-Man's. I think with the whole Sony mixing that, you don't really feel the same world as much. But the other ones have been around forever.
Well, and
Thor's
Guardians
been around since the first.
Guardians, you knew was exactly what it was gonna be.
Different.
Right, but you knew what it was gonna be. You knew it was gonna be a buddy comedy.
Yeah, group.
Where they were going to
force.
save the world
Yeah,
and
right.
blah, 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 blah. Like, you knew that.
Yeah.
All right. And so, this movie, Thor, I have no idea what it's going to be about. Like, I know that he loses his hammer and he fights Thor in a gladiator pit. And I know that...
Thor fights Thor in a gladiator pit?
That's what I said, man, and I stand by it. Okay, don't judge me. Thor fights the Hulk.
Yes, there you go.
And then Kate Blanchett's trying to destroy Asgard.
Right.
Take it over.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know... Like,
I
what
think-
Jeff Goldblum's doing there.
I think you covered everything.
Jeff Goldblum's there, dude.
Yeah, he's a magical, powerful person.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Jeff Goldblum wearing makeup.
I don't care one little bit about that Mr. Goldblum.
Do you like Jeff
piece of
Goldblum?
shit.
You don't
No.
like Jeff Goldblum?
No.
Dude, I saw him, my parents, I went with my parents a couple weeks ago, and they were watching Criminal Minds or Law and Order. It was Law and Order. And Jeff Goldblum was on it. Like,
Dude,
he's in that show, like as a character.
I watched
recurring.
The League. You ever seen that?
I mean, I know
Fantasy
I've seen a
football
couple of
show?
it. Yeah.
He's Ruxin, so Nick Kroll's dad
Yeah, but
in that show.
he's not in every episode, is
Not
he?
in every one, but he reoccurs a good amount of times, and he plays the biggest douche ever. And I just, no, don't like him.
Let's see, Law and Order. It's got to be on his IMDb, right?
Yeah, right there. Just right there.
Okay, so he was only in 24 episodes. But it's 24 episodes of Law and Order. That's a whole season at least.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Well, he's the
man with the bloom and the gold.
Yeah, there he is. He's in The League. Okay, only 2 episodes, though.
Really?
Only 2 episodes of The League. So, on you. On you, sir.
It felt like way more than that, and that shows you how shitty he was, because it stuck with me for that entire show.
He's in 7 episodes of Portlandia. He's in 1 episode of Inside Amy Schumer. He was a voice in Black Ops 3, Call of Duty. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't like Jeff Goldblum.
You shouldn't, man. The man is a weird person.
I liked him in...
The man is a weird person.
What do I like him in?
Nothing.
There's got to be something.
Jurassic Park.
I did like him in that. Oh, Reigns. Reigns was a good show. That
How
guy
about Will and Grace? You like him in Will and Grace?
I don't think I ever saw Will and Grace, so I can't say. Life Aquatic was good. God, he's been in a lot of movies. A lot of bad movies. I did not know Jeff Goldblum was in this many bad movies. Lost World, Independence Day. You think he's just been riding that Independence Day wave forever, hasn't he?
Yeah, the first
Jurassic
movie,
Park
and then a
Independence Day,
game,
yeah.
and then now this, yeah.
Yeah.
Both. Those are his only things. So, you like a man with 2 things.
It does put perspective into certain actors, like let's say Robert De Niro, for example, who's been in 100 movies.
You're right.
Jeff Goldblum has really been in like 3 movies that made a ton of money, 4 of them, okay? And he's doing all right.
Yeah.
Like, no one looks at Jeff Goldblum and goes, oh, man, he's not rich, right?
I don't know. I saw him in that, whatever the food truck was, and I'm like, what's going on here, man?
Dude, but he looks so happy in that food truck. Remember those photos?
I mean, if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. But I'm just not, that doesn't scream, I'm a man who's doing all right.
It does to me.
It
Could
does
you
to
go
me.
out today and just get a food truck because you want? Because I got some
likely.
food trucks that are
Yeah.
expensive. Where are you gonna get a food truck, man?
Dude, they're all around town at the current moment.
You just can't take someone else's
Call
food
the
truck.
loan,
You
and
can't
then I
just
just
take
buy
someone
one.
else's food truck. It was branded after him.
Yeah.
You have to Google it now.
Jeff Goldblum.
Shut up. I don't know how to
Jeff
type.
Goldblum.
We go right here. Look.
Oh, God.
Look at him. See, it's Chef Goldblum's. To play off his name. Like Jeff Goldblum's, but
Yes.
it's Chef Goldblum's. You get it?
I get it.
All right. So you're going to have Colby's Cakes or something up there. All right. So you're going to have to make a sign.
Okay.
First of all, the whole truck is branded at Chef Goldblum's. All right.
It's called a loan.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Look at him serving that. That
It
looks delicious.
Looks
dude.
so happy.
He's
man.
also in Australia. Okay, he's in Sydney, Australia.
Okay, I can't
he's not in
afford
Wichita,
to fly
Kansas. All right.
my food truck to Australia.
Let's see now. 2 for Jeff Goldblum, 0 for Colby. All right.
Well, also, I wasn't in Jurassic Park.
Look at him. He's giving one free? So buy one, get one free? Can you give away free food with the purchase of what's right? You can't, because you're not Jeff Goldblum.
Gross.
This old lady there. Look at him. He looks so happy, man. I have never been that happy in my life. Have you ever been that happy?
I don't know. Probably not.
No. I don't know anyone who ever has been that happy.
Yeah, not to where I have that smile on my face.
Like, he's serving sausages out of a truck in the Australian heat in black leather jackets, and he's smiling bigger than I have ever in my life. Jeff Goldblum wins, and we lose.
I mean, I'm not denying that, but I don't particularly like the man.
My point is that if he can do that and be happy for movies and do whatever he wants the rest of his life, be happy, Robert De Niro did not need to make Bad Grandpa.
No,
he definitely didn't.
He really did not.
He could have been serving sandwiches.
Don't know why anyone thought that was a good idea. No idea.
Because the amount of money couldn't... I guess maybe you got grandkids or something. I don't know.
Dude, it was...
But then you got people like Tom Hanks who are in movies Tom Cruise, another one. It's like in movies every year.
Yeah.
They're always okay at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like an okay movie is one of their bad movies.
Right.
Like The Mummy is probably Tom Cruise's worst movie to date. And even it was okay.
Hi, Peter Pan.
Hi.
How's it going?
Peter Pan.
Welcome to the show. Which is not really a show.
It is a show.
I mean, it's kind of a show.
It's 100% a show. We're sitting here doing show things.
It's not showness at all. We don't do a show.
We do a show.
No.
Twice a week, actually.
No.
Sunday and Thursday.
You can just come here and talk.
That is our show.
To a camera.
I don't really look at the camera ever. Also, the camera is upside down still.
It is. People don't know that, though.
No, they don't. Well, I'm sure some of them do.
Well, yeah, the big Dawood definitely knows.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Your mother knows because she's watching us still, I assume.
Maybe, possibly. Who knows?
Yep.
But, yeah, no, Jeff Goldblum
Yep.
is,
Okay, let's get rid of all these. Let's talk about this one right here. 5 bartenders share their favorite alcohols for under $30. So, me and you, all right, we both like to drink.
Yes.
You more so lately than me.
Sure.
But me in the past probably drank in a day what you've drank in the last month. So we both like to drink, okay? Here's what we do. These bartenders said, for under $30, here's a bottle you can get that's just as good as the, quote, top shelf stuff. Like, this is what you go and you buy if you want a good whiskey or a good rum or a good vodka, whatever.
Okay, here's the problem is I don't drink liquor. I drink beer. And you know why those aren't the same thing, as we had a discussion on the last show?
What?
Because they say beer before liquor, never sicker.
Uh-huh.
Liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
How'd that go for your Friday night, man?
Shut up. The fact is that they determine beer is different than liquor.
What do you mean it's different? Like the way your body processes it?
No, it's a different process for making it.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
I don't know what your point is. What's your point?
Last week, you said beer was liquor.
Beer is liquor.
My point is
they have alcohol. Liquor is a synonym of alcohol. For me, it's slang for an alcoholic beverage. You want some liquor.
I think it's
how I've used
hard liquor would be.
Would that be vodka?
Liquor is what.
Liquor to me is just slang for alcohol.
Okay.
Yo, you want some
Agree
liquor?
to disagree, Mr.
You don't have to.
Giff.
It's me personally. I'm not saying it's a blanket thing. It's like I'm the only person. It's me and Bending Rodriguez who say blottoed. Okay, it's a thing just for me. All right, liquor. Like you want some liquor. It's any type of alcoholic beverage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why you gotta get so hostile,
Agree
man?
to disagree, man.
There's nothing to disagree with.
I'm disagreeing
my life.
with you on
About
your
my
life.
own life?
Yes.
Can't do that.
You can't force your life on other people, man.
Okay.
You can't.
For the sake of your bar cart and your bank account, we asked 5 bartenders across the country about their favorite bottles in the under $30 price range. Because you deserve a high-quality beverage without breaking the bank. And you're better than a bottle of Smirnoff. Okay? You ready for this, man?
I mean, that's like, yep,
I don't feel like you're ready for this.
Nope.
Haven't heard of Guatemalan rum? Shell Burdern of Two Roads Hospitality nods to this white rum with a slightly grassy tone as her pick. noting that it's brand new to the U.S. market from Guatemala, courtesy of our friends at House Spirits Distillery in Portland, Oregon. Most important part, it makes the most refreshing daiquiri. $22 for Casa Magdalena Ron Blanco Guatemalan rum. What you think, man?
You're telling me I get that at where? My local liquor store?
Yeah, probably.
Casa Magdalena.
Well, yeah, because these people, House Spirits Distillery, are like the
Portland
distributor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you may not be able to get it at, like, Walmart, but you could probably go to, like, the bigger liquor stores, probably be there.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know why.
I like strawberry daiquiris because I'm a female.
That's all right, man. I'm not judging. Whatever gets the liquor into your body. Mm-hmm. The Agave Boys. Jerome Rojo, the Capri Marfa, Texas, says that the Capri has an affinity for agave spirits and cites Marfa's proximity to Mexico for giving him access to a plethora of fairly priced, beautiful spirits. He recommends Del Maguey Vida Mezcal, and more specifically, that you drink it neat, which is no ice, no water. It's just liquor in a glass. This is a shot. Neat is a fancy way of saying shot.
Okay.
All right. For tequila, he goes to Epsilon Rospado. It's perfect for a shot, margarita, or ranch water, which is popular in our area. Ranch water is a popular West Texas cocktail made from tequila, lime, and Topo Chico. Del Maguey Vida Mezcal, $34. What do you think, man?
What is it?
It's tequila.
Oh, no. Never.
Look at that.
Never with the tequila.
$24.
I've had a bad experience with tequila. Don't like tequila.
Would you drink that right there?
No, it looks like piss from a Mexican.
It does, doesn't it? This rich golden-colored tequila is exactly 364 days, making it different. Aromas of spice and caramel with a full body texture, finishing with brown spices and vanilla. I don't know, dude. I might try it. Tequila. I don't really drink a lot of tequila.
No, I don't like tequila.
I don't mind tequila.
I don't like it.
I just don't ever drink it. And I think it's probably because you don't like it, and that's probably the major reason. Like, you don't like it.
Yeah. I went to Vegas once.
Yeah?
That's
Any more
it.
to that story?
I had a lot of tequila when I was down there, and I got way too... No.
Hey, guys, I went to Vegas once. Where'd you go? The cheap bottle that feels ultra fancy. Good example of a house offering its most accessible blend. Nicholas Torres of Lazy Bear in San Francisco says to look for brandy. It's really easy to find a good brandy around $20. He likes Lustau Spanish brandy and notes that many French brandies can be inexpensive yet tasty. Here's what it looks like. I've never had brandy. You ever had brandy?
I don't think so. I don't even know what it is.
I think it's like
just brandy.
I think it's a sweeter whiskey.
Okay.
If I believe
I mean, that sounds
correctly.
right.
It's like a sweeter bourbon
I don't
type of
know
idea.
those
I'm pretty
things.
sure.
All this is teaching me is I have no experience with alcohol.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't recognize one of these brands.
Okay, man, the best whiskey for a beer and a shot. All right, this is right up your alley. This is you right here.
Yep.
Beer and a shot.
Okay.
Want a whiskey to sip neat? Go for Rittenhouse 100. It's under $30 and it drinks like a $50 bottle, explains Brock Schulte of the Monarch in Kansas City. Look, it's even local, man. Hands down, my favorite bargain whiskey. Schulte loves it in an old pal, but notes my favorite way to enjoy it is neat with a yard beer back. $25. Right here. Rittenhouse Rye 100. What's 100 proof, too?
Ah.
Yeah, man. Now we talking. Now we talking, man.
So you're telling me that he pours just a shot of that into a cup and then finishes off with a beer on top?
Yeah. Beer's his chaser. This whole liquor before beer thing's misnomer, dude. It's called you need a tampon if you have problems, all right?
It's called hangovers, man. They exist.
Yeah, it has nothing
when
to do
you
with
do
when
that.
they exist depending on how much you drink. Okay, it has nothing to do with you mixing.
I would not disagree with that.
Okay, we're gonna leave that tab open. I'm gonna make you buy some for me later. The best cheap whiskey for an old fashioned. I'll always have a nice rent-controlled space in my heart for Old Overholt, said Stephen Wheeler of the bar at Hotel Kabuki in San Francisco. Often cited as the oldest whiskey in America, Wheeler appreciates distinct flavor profile and notes that it makes a really feisty Manhattan. So this is like the best cheap drinking whiskey, like to mix with something. Old Overholt Rye. I mean, that looks like an old man on there who knows how to drink whiskey right there.
That's George Washington right there. Man.
Yep. Pretty intense, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to watch? You want to watch this? I feel like you need to watch this.
I kind of.
The Hangover Cure bartenders swear by.
Sure.
Okay, I gotta unmute the tab.
I've had several hangovers in my day, and every now and then I need a hair of the dog. I always like an ice cold beer. I like to use a Pilsner. I like to put about half a glass of beer, put the beer to the side because you could always add more later. Tomato juice.
Oh, God.
Be slow when you put this in now. Sprinkle of salt, right?
Yeah.
Squeeze a fresh lime. A little bit of pepper.
What?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce?
This is a joke,
Probably
right?
use some water or some sleep or some tea or something like that. But hey, if you want some booze, you want to keep going, this is my suggestion.
So that's the Seth
I figured
suggestion?
I would kind of do my personal hangover cure for when your hangover has
Here's
a
another
hangover.
guy.
So it's sort of a full regimen of fluids and food that we're about to dive into here. We're going to start off with a lot of water.
Okay.
Colby's in so far. He filled up a whole glass with water.
Secondly, coffee, because that's always a good idea. The way this is meant to be taken is very quickly, because there's probably no other way you could do it. This is definitely not a sipper. So what you're gonna do is start off with a whole raw egg, a little tomato juice, or in this case, I used our Bloody Mary mix, and then a nice, light, easy drinking beer.
Dude, a lot of tomato juice and
a lemon
beers.
wedge to finish it off in case you need it. And the last
Oh, here
element
you go,
of
dude.
The hangover cure is going to be a nice big greasy burger.
I mean, I agree with that part.
The michelada.
That's been my hangover cure for a
little
good
play
while.
on it here to give it a little bit more weight, a little bit of
Okay,
hair
here's
of the dog.
Jason Dyer.
And yeah, so we're gonna have some fun with it. Normally, micheladas are just spices and beer. We try to add a little bit of flavor to it, so we add 3/4 of an ounce of mezcal.
That's tequila.
3/4 ounce of lime juice to keep it nice and citrusy. We have our house-made Bloody Mary mix. We use 1.5 ounces of
There you
it.
go, man. More tomato juice.
What is with tomato juice?
I don't know,
Give it a
man.
nice hearty shake.
Acidic? I don't know.
He just mixed tequila and tomato juice with lime juice, and he's gonna
And then
drink
we
it.
top it off with a light
And
beer,
more
Pacifico beer.
What the hell is this?
That'll cure what ails
You gotta try it now. 3 bartenders have said beer and
different
tomato
ones.
juice. Yeah.
Yes. I think I'm
That's
gonna
it.
leave out the tequila part of it, but
Hi, wake up. We good.
Well, the first guy,
man,
the first guy
man,
didn't
what's
put tequila in it. Like the
Right.
first and the second guy did tomato juice and a beer.
Mm-hmm.
That guy did tequila as well.
The second guy did a hard-boiled egg too.
Well,
Or
that's
just
true.
A raw egg, just straight up egg.
It's true.
I'm not gonna do that part.
So, but would you do the tomato juice and a beer? Do you have tomato juice at your house?
No.
You should get some for next Saturday because you know you're gonna drink like a horse on Friday. Because I know you. What else you got to do with your life? All right.
Yeah.
So when you wake up Saturday, tomato juice and a beer, Miller Lite.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it back. See if it helps.
All right.
You ain't gonna do it. I can tell in your eyes.
I've liked tomato juice before. Like I think I've had a
I
Bloody
love
Mary
tomato
once,
juice,
and
yeah.
that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole salt tomato juice thing sounds okay
It's
to me.
the mixing of the beer and the tomato juice that's weird.
Yeah.
But it's got to have that's got to be the thing that cures the hangover though is the beer.
Right, yeah, hair of the dog.
Right.
Mm-hmm, that makes sense. I don't know. For me, what solves my hangover is pre-workout. I go to the gym. I drink pre-workout. It's a big old
Well, a lot
caffeinated
of people
thingy.
swear by like running your hangover.
Oh
off.
yeah. Like and once you start, it's hard to get there. But then once you start moving and physical
Well, it
exercise,
works all that
and
junk
I'm
out
just-
your body. Yeah.
I'm
I mean, there's a
normal
lot of
after I go to
times,
the gym.
like a year or so ago, when we had more money and I was drinking a lot, I would go bike riding when my hangover, and that would help a lot.
Yep.
But I don't really
I'm
get
gonna go to the gym
hungover.
after this, and then I'll probably be a lot more energetic.
Oh, great! Yeah, I'm glad you're gonna be
Wait.
energetic for when you're at home drinking by yourself. You know, you can do a great
know.
show. Colby Newman Show, bring it back, dude.
You know, I tried to do it. I tried to go before this show.
It's just so early at 2 p.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah, I slept until noon.
Uh-huh.
And then went and got food, and then now I'm here.
What'd you eat?
Subway.
Oh, that's gross, dude.
It was not the best thing I've ever had. There was no grease involved. It was kind of just like,
Yeah, why didn't you go get like a big burger?
because I normally do that, but
Use the beer gut.
it's that and the fact that I don't know where to get a good burger.
TJ's Burger House, man. Go downtown. It's great.
What?
Go there.
Never heard of that. Also, I'm not driving that far
You've
for a
never
burger.
been to TJ's Burger House?
I don't think so.
That'll change your life. You got to go, man.
Maybe. It's not in Delano, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then yeah, I've probably been there. I think we went there once.
Probably.
Yeah.
That was back in my meat eating days.
Right.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's good. It's the best burgers in town. You could also go to, God, I feel like I'm forgetting a place that's like right by us. It has big burgers. I feel real dumb that I don't know, but I swear.
Twin Peaks? I don't know.
No.
Twin Peaks has got some greasy ass burgers.
Well, I'm sure they do, yeah. Twin Peaks. Buffalo Wild Wings has greasy burgers. Old Chicago has greasy burgers. Oh, the place right there on the corner across from the theater with the bison burgers. The Oklahoma place. Bricktown.
Ah, yes.
They have big old greasy burgers. You go there, man.
With that.
All these places are sit-down restaurants. But you can get carry-out.
They do.
That's what you should do, man. Next Sunday, all right, when you're fighting your 2-day hangover from the Friday night before, all right, get carry-out, bring your burger here, eat at the beginning of the show.
Right.
On air, yeah.
On air.
Let everyone watch you eat your burger. And then we can do an experiment like you're a farm animal, and we'll watch your mood improve as the show goes on. That's a great idea.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah?
It sounds like a terrible
I think that's a great idea.
That's the worst idea.
I demand it. My name is first, and I demand it. Why not?
You don't get that.
I know, but I should.
You shouldn't.
Me and the ampersand rule your life. You listen to the ampersand. He'll tell you what's what.
What are you saying, ampersand? You get the hell out. Don't tell me how to live my life. It's the second time that's been brought up.
I know. Gotta live your life.
What is that stupid song?
I didn't... Am I an idiot for not knowing you could buy liquor on the internet?
Yes.
Did you know that?
I know you could, but then how do you really prove your identity?
Right. That's why I always guess I assumed you could.
I felt like it's like guns. Like, how do you buy a gun on the internet?
It's a great question.
Minus the illegal route. But
if I go to one bottle, let's just add this to cart. Let's see what happens. Okay.
You have to,
let's see, all right.
What's down? Prohibited states.
Due to restrictive regulations, we cannot accept orders for shipment to the following location. Alabama, Alaska, man, this is a lot of states.
Yeah.
Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois. Why is it on that screen? Who did this? What button am I pushing? How long was that up there?
Probably not that long. I don't think.
Oh, it wasn't because I typed in zip codes. That's why. I need to use these numbers.
Yeah, way to go, man.
Okay, prohibited states. New Hampshire, New Mexico, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, and Virginia. So yeah, we could get any liquor.
Yep.
Oh, and a person 21
required.
years of age or older must be signed for your delivery.
See, now that's a problem.
So please be
when
sure
you
someone
work
of
all
age.
day.
Well, you can send them to me. I'm here.
Yeah, that would work.
I mean, I'll just be like, dude, it never came.
Right.
I don't know. You sent me liquor?
The
what?
tracking code says that it made it there, man. Was signed, everything.
Someone must have stole your liquor, man. What a jerk. Certainly not
somebody.
me, your friend.
I wonder who that could possibly be.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I kind of want to do this. Check out here. Let's see. Check out. All right. My Netflix got hacked yesterday, by the way.
Oh, did it?
It did, dude.
They probably saw you type the password on this show and was like, we figured it out.
Don't look at my email address, chat. How dare you? I don't need you to send me emails.
Send emails all days.
Cameron@duo.com.
All days, all the times.
Yeah, my email, I got an email at 10 o'clock last night that said your Netflix password has been, or your email address has been changed. And I'm like, okay. So first thing I did was go and I check and see if it actually came from Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like it did. Everything about it said that it did. And so I went and tried to sign into my account, and sure enough, it said this is no longer valid. And so then I went to reset my password, and I said I forgot my email, and though it asked with the name on the account and the billing number. So I entered that, because obviously I had the credit card that it was there. And then it said, your email address is jo**** @gmail.com. And I'm like, okay, we definitely got hacked. And so I called Netflix, and they just asked me for the last 8 digits of the card, and then they reset it to a new email address, and I rechanged my password, and everything's back normal, but they deleted all of our profiles.
Oh, really?
And the weirdest thing is that it does not show any activity. Like, the guy's like, if you want to report this, which we think you should because you were hacked, it protects your privacy, go to the website and click recent account activity, and you can see the IP address there, and you give that to police. I'm like, okay. So I went and looked, nothing there. But they obviously hacked us because they deleted our profiles. So I don't know, maybe that doesn't show up as recent activity? I don't know, man.
That's crazy, man.
It's very weird.
How does that shit happen?
I don't know, dude. I do not know.
And then, like, was that a password that you use on a whole lot of stuff?
Yeah, but my guess is that it's brute force. Like, they probably just try to get in because, like, I don't know. Well, also, all the times that I use that password are, like, for bills.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are they going to do? Try to get a new credit card? Good luck, guys. Good luck. Like, and that's what's weird about it is that it's Netflix. Like, the only thing you can do on Netflix is watch Netflix.
Right.
Like, you can't see billing information or anything like that. And so, like, if I go here and I go to account, okay, and I go to, where's it at? Is it
viewing activity?
I don't think it's viewing activity. It might be because I think it was like a separate tab. Yeah, see recent account access. Yeah, see, I won't show this on stream because it's got my IP address, but like it shows United States computer, Kansas, United States computer, and it's all the same IP. So this is me. Mm-hmm. This is me every time. And then there's this huge gap. So these must just be new sign-ons.
Well, how about the one from Georgia?
This one, where's Georgia at right here?
Yeah.
Oh, right here? This one right here is when we were on vacations. This is Chris watching Netflix in the Atlanta airport. Because the one right before it is Chris watching Netflix in South Carolina at her parents' house where we went on vacation. So both of those are legitimate.
Huh.
All of these are, otherwise, they're all the same IP address. These are all me, all my devices.
Right.
So someone hacked me, deleted our profiles, changed the email address so they could watch Netflix for free. Like, now they're locked out, but it doesn't show any activity for them. So
what was the point?
Well, the point is they could, like, I assume it would be like if someone doesn't check their email. Like, my mom would get a Netflix email that their email was changed. She would never know. And then they would just get free Netflix. But, like, I don't... Netflix's tracking doesn't obviously work.
People,
dude, they are.
They are the worst people.
They totally are, man.
I hate them.
But, yeah, now, like, Chris's thing is, it used to be, I'm going to change it just to make me feel like we weren't hacked again. But, like, I made, she was this one, I think. I think she was that one. Yeah, I think she was this one. I'm going to change it to that one.
If it changes.
It didn't change.
It did not change.
It didn't. And see, like, Aaron had his own. Same kid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, kid. Yeah.
It's just, I don't get it, dude. I don't get how we got hacked. I mean, it just had to be just completely, like, brute force, accidental or whatever. Like, they just kept trying, and eventually we got it.
Dude, it's just like...
Yes.
I wish that I wish I knew how to figure out how they got that stuff.
Well, didn't your mom get hacked too? Yeah.
You're saying like brute force and stuff like that. No way.
Well, my password is...
You know how long it would take to break that password just by guessing at it?
I think it was like 10 or 11 characters.
But still.
And it didn't have uppercase. Like, it's
how
just
do you
letters and
even
numbers.
get a start?
You're
just like, oh, here's this dude's email. I bet you this is the password he uses. That cannot...
Well, there's software that literally goes A, B, C, D. It runs through the alphabet and all the characters, and then after it does that, it does them all uppercase, and then it moves to the next one. And it does A,
That's so much
B,
processing time,
and then it goes
though.
A, or it goes AA, AB, AC, AD, AE, and it just does that indefinitely. Which is why...
That takes forever.
Right.
And then also... Wouldn't Netflix be like, well, you just had 2
that's
billion
the
password
part
attempts?
I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Is how do they not get, oh, this account is...
Right. How
like,
do you
after
not...
you try... Like, you don't even have to make it 3. Like, some banks lock you out for, like, 3 failed attempts.
Yeah.
Like, Netflix could do 100.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one's going to accidentally... No legitimate person is going to accidentally sign into their account 100 times.
Right.
But a bot will, so why don't they just institute that?
Exactly. So, I mean, if it's that kind of programming crap, 1, that's a gigantic computer. 2, he's got to be doing that to multiple email addresses.
Right.
And then
well,
you're just like... How much time does that take?
If it happened to me, it's going to happen to more people.
Yeah.
Like, I went to eBay today because that's another place I use the exact same email and password. And to change the email on eBay, you have to type in your current password, which assumingly they could get, and then they send you a link to the email on file to initiate the change. Like, Netflix, like, seriously, I could go, it's literally this easy. Like, I can go to Netflix.com, I can click my profile, click account, right here, and then hit change email. And then if I have this, so this is the page where they do it. New email and current password.
Right.
So they just brute force their new email in here and then the current password, and they hit save and it's done. That's all you got to do. There's no other verification step.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That is dumb. Like eBay, if you try to do it, they can text you, they can call you, they can email you with a verification link.
Two-step verification crap is definitely much nicer.
Right, you have to have that nowadays. And I don't know why Netflix doesn't.
Because, I mean, it's Netflix.
Well, I mean, really, there's no harm from it. Like, all they did was delete our profiles, which sucks for everybody but me because my profile's the main one. So it kept all my history, but, like, Chris's got deleted. So, like, any show she was in the middle of watching, she had to, like, refine the episode. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's a first world problem of the highest degree. But still, like, it's like, it was weird. I don't know, man.
I don't get it, man. There's no way. I just don't get how Netflix couldn't see or why they're stupid enough to let literally probably millions of password attempts go unnoticed.
It would have to be millions, right? Because that's why they say a longer that's why they say a complicated password isn't necessary. It's length.
Right.
Because it gets exponentially hard. Like you add 3 digits, it's now 3 times as hard as it was. You had 4. It's 4 times harder than the 3 times it was before that. You know, it's just because it's got to do every combination of every letter. So if like your password is like 28 characters, like mine is, 28's a made up number, but it's super long.
Yeah.
Like it would take years for a brute force attempt to crack my password.
And then you're telling me they're doing that with millions of people every single day? No way.
Well, that's what those Chinese bot farms are, man.
Is that what it is? Just we're getting attacked by China?
Well, it's Chinese, Russians. What they do is they put malware on your computer, and today's malware 10 years ago just throw pop-up ads up, and then everyone got wise. That doesn't work. Now they just hijack 10% or 1% of your processor's power to power their botnets, and then they use 1 million computers networked across the United States to run these simulations. And they have this mega computer that they use to process these brute force attempts, and they can do hundreds of thousands in an hour.
That's
how it works. So anyone who's using Internet Explorer on Windows XP, their computer is probably actually a hacker. Seriously, that's probably what it is.
That's
all the
nuts.
Grandparents in the world that still have that blue and green XP, Windows
yeah.
XP start bar. Yeah, man. It's intense. Hackers are the worst.
And my grandma got called not too long ago. She got called
like a phone scam.
And no, well, here's what I think happened.
Okay.
And then here's what she said happened. I think that a guy called and was like, "Hey, we noticed you got some spam on your computer. Give us permission to log into your computer and we'll fix it." And then obviously he would do the scamming part then. But no, what she says happened is that he called her and was like, "Hey, we just scammed you." Bye.
Okay.
And that's it. And she's like...
Because that's what all criminals do, is immediately let you know.
Exactly. So
they crawl into your house, they steal all your stuff, they come back 3 days later, they're like, "Hey, we stole all your stuff." They would leave.
Yeah, so I don't really think that happened, but...
No.
And I don't think anything got actually hacked, but she got really worried.
She's probably on a
about
botnet. That's probably what happened. Like, those botnets are genius because you don't notice.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a background task that runs. You know, it takes up a minuscule amount of processor power, so you don't even notice it. But that times, 10 million infected computers is a huge amount for these hackers. That's all they need, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, computers, dude. If we would have learned it, we would not have to be hosting this stupid podcast.
We'd just be stealing Netflix accounts all day, man.
Making so much money off of free Netflix,
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know the purpose of that. Yeah. There's got to be one that we just are too dumb or not evil enough to understand why someone would steal Netflix accounts.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe their data is not as encrypted
or protected
or something.
Chris's theory was they just thought it would be funny to delete profiles. They just log in, delete them. That's all they care about.
I don't think they're doing it for fun.
I don't know, man.
Like, if you know that amount of, login crap.
Dude, 12-year-olds know that stuff nowadays.
No.
Also, all of our data is out there because of Equifax.
Not the point. They don't got your password to Netflix.
That's all I think about, though, is like, do I really care about my password to Netflix getting out in the ether when so is my social security number?
Yeah.
Like, really.
Welcome to 2017, man.
Right.
Everybody's just not secured.
Right.
Anymore.
Hi, CIA.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, the secure business was never a thing.
Right.
Now, yeah, never a thing.
No.
Maybe like 2000s. Maybe. just a little bit.
I think every time a
Nowadays,
new security measure is added, there's like a 24-hour period where everything is safe. And then after that 24-hour period, it's just like everything else.
Oh yeah.
Well, because like I was reading on Reddit because it was such a big deal. I don't follow these Reddits. It was such a big deal it made it to the front page of Reddit.
Okay.
There's a Reddit called Piracy, which I don't even know how it exists because all they do is throw up links to downloads for games, and one of them was the new Middle-earth Shadow of War game. And apparently, I read into it because I'm like, why is this on the front page of Reddit? I read into it. They have this new DRM, like copy protection, that was brand new to launch with this game that is supposed to be uncrackable.
Okay.
And it made it to the front page because within 18 hours of release, it was cracked and available for free on the internet. 18 hours, cracked.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I mean, someone had to download the game, decompile it to see all the code, figure out how to circumvent it with a simple drag-and-drop patch that anyone can implement, write that patch, recompile it, upload it to the internet, and get it onto the front page of Reddit within 18 hours.
18 hours.
That's insane, dude. That's the world we live in right now. Imagine being the NSA and having to fight against that. Like, think about the smart people at the NSA. Because they have leaks, but, like, their leaks are just, here's what we're doing, not I'm into your system.
Yeah.
Like, you never hear about the NSA got hacked.
I don't think you ever would, but...
Well, those people would end up dead, right?
Yeah.
Drive home, they hack your car, and you drive you into the river. Because they can do that stuff.
I hate computers. I hate them. They're sketchy.
Got 1, 2, 3.
They're so sketchy.
we got literally 4 computers in front of us right now.
That's so stupid. Got 2 in my house, man.
Hey, what's up, man? Subpar user, how you doing? Do you hate computers?
We hate computers because they steal information.
You hate computers that are you're literally watching and we're broadcasting from.
Dude, I'm worried about because I feel like this is a thing where they just, like you're saying, like a very small processing power patch or something that could literally just copy all of your keyboard data.
Oh, yeah.
Anything that you input.
Yeah, it's called a keylogger. Right, that's been a thing for decades. Yeah.
Yeah, so passwords like that, you get in right there, typed in.
Anything you ever type in, yeah.
Here it is.
It's right there.
Sends it over the internet. Spammer's got my password now.
And anything else you've ever entered, your date of birth, its security questions to your bank, your account numbers when you fill out a direct deposit. Yeah.
And then how do you know that thing's on there?
You don't.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know it's there.
They are terrible. They are smarter than you guys? No, duh.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, do you mean the hackers or the computers in general? Because either way, yes. But.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It hurts my brain.
I mean, you got to adapt my philosophy that I've had since I was 16, which is everyone knows everything I'm doing. And you just got to live with it. And if not everyone, I mean, the people who you don't want to know things, they know all the things. Like the CIA, the NSA, Chinese hackers, they've seen me naked. Like, I can't tell you how many times we've watched a movie where, like, they talk about the CIA and I've stood up and just, like, pulled out my junk and wiggled it at the camera and be like, you like this CIA? Like, I can't tell you how many times I've done that. I've done it so many. It's one of my favorite bits. The problem is that it's not a bit. I literally believe the CIA is watching me do that.
No, I mean, probably not.
Like, probably not a human, but some computer somewhere scrubbed that video, goes, unrelated balls, and just moves on to the next subject. Like, I know that's happening. And if you think it's not, I think you don't understand what the NSA is up to.
No, I'm sure it is in a way, but I don't feel like a human person.
No, I agree. It's not a human
watching your computer and being like, "Oh yeah."
I agree with that. Humans watch people who are flagged by computers, but some computer saw me do that.
Oh yeah,
and that's the beautiful part. Arriva is secure. I don't even know what that is. Should we Google it?
Probably is.
Arriva. How would I even do that? Arriva, is it a browser?
I have no idea.
I'm just going to Google that word and see what happens.
Skincare,
It's a lot of skincare. Here we go. Is it this?
No.
Nope, not that. Fine jewelry. Lots of skin.
Software?
So we try software? Oh, it says this. This looks intense right here.
This is a stock.
I don't know what it is.
That's a stock.
We're obviously not smart enough to know what's happening here. Ad block. We have ad block. Is it this?
What? No, at the snake at the bottom of the screen. What? There you go. Third one, right there. Yeah.
This
that
one?
Antivirus software. Yeah. No, it's a password thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like a 1Password. Like, it makes up your password and then stores it for you. So you don't even know what your password is, encrypted and all that.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
I mean, it is. It's just complicated your life. That's what it does, because then you have to have the app on your phone. On any device where you access the things that require those passwords, you have to have the same app. But yeah, there's a few apps that do that. But then the app is incredibly secure.
Until they get hacked.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
But if it's secured correctly, everything can be hacked. The thing is that the normal hacker, the people who hack Netflix accounts, for example, they don't care about your password account because it's way too much work. Unless you're a government agent who they're trying to impersonate or something, they're not going to hack your password. It's not worth their time.
Feel very sick. I feel better, man. Sorry. You think I'm dead? Are you dead? Hopefully not.
I mean, we don't want you to be sick. We don't want you to be sick.
Yeah.
That would not be good. You don't want to be sick. Is it because you saw Colby's face? Because that's understandable.
I'm gonna blur. I'm confused.
Did he just fall? That's his head. That's his forehead on the keyboard. Blur. That's what it is. But yeah, man. So I got hacked on Netflix.
Oh God.
What do you think, man?
It's sketchy.
Yeah.
Just frightens me. But then again, I'm gonna keep living until I can't.
It is adrenaline pumping, but again, what can you do?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I thought, like, what could I do?
Nothing.
There's nothing to, dude. My life doesn't change at all. I just updated my password and my email address.
Yep.
And I gotta re-sign in on every device.
Right, every single device.
Right, but that's just an inconvenience to be safe, yeah.
Being,
but that's
it having the software on it that's stealing your password or something, or
yeah, or like it's starting to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
It says I can't even. Blur KGLC KX KD FD KD JD KTK. I can't even.
I can't even.
Yeah,
understand that.
I hope you're okay, man, because it sounds like you're dying.
Mm-hmm.
Good vibes to you.
Hopefully you're not getting hacked.
Yeah, or you're not hacking us right now, right? I talk without blur. Laughing. What's that I gonna stand for? LMFAI. In? Maybe it stands for in instead of off. Wait, the opposite of off is on. I thought the opposite of off was in.
Can you turn that light in?
That's why I got hacked, because of that dummy. And no, I looked at the video again. I still don't like it. Makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why we're dropping so many frames right now. I'm going to blame Chris.
Yep.
I'm going to blame Chris. Sorry that we're dropping frames. The audio is always fine when we drop frames. It's just...
Hey, man, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, man.
You're a cool person.
You are cool. Thank you for not dying and following us first.
Yeah, talking with blur.
This is the quality that our audio listeners expect right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, man. What else should we talk about? We covered all my 3 stories. Did we cover all your stories?
I had movies.
What did you think about Hell or High Water, just in general? Did you like it better or worse than Wind River, and did you find it to be like the same style? Because they're made by the same guy.
He wrote Hell or High Water.
He wrote Hell or High Water. Mm-hmm. He wrote Sicario, and he wrote and directed Wind River.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So those are what he calls his. He has some name for it. It's a trilogy, and he says he's done writing for the trilogy of like these small towns, these forgotten places that no one cares about. Like that was his theme for this trilogy, and the next place he's gonna write a new thing for something else.
Write the next Star Wars, man.
Right.
No, I liked it for sure.
Start tagging, click, 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 bing, bing, bing. There, you are done for. No, we've been hacked. I'm now a woman.
Changed your gender code.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know how you can hack us.
Changed all of it. You did just a couple clicks away. Now you have a vagina.
That's what happens.
You're welcome.
Ooh.
He's Colby. I know. He's very ugly.
I don't know which. Now I really want to know which one he's insulting.
Me.
You think he knows?
Or
you're
you?
Colby?
Well, you're Colby. So.
No, we changed the camera so I would be first, so everyone knows I'm Seth.
No,
and
but
look at how
nobody
beautiful
knows
I am. Can you look at our YouTube? Yes. We can. Will we?
Will we?
Unlikely, but you can try it because we're bored. So, yeah. Yes, paste it. Paste it and we'll click it. Who's who? I'm Seth. He's Colby.
He's Colby.
I'm Colby.
I'm
He's Seth. I don't want you to be me.
Too bad.
I'm okay with being you.
Too bad.
I don't want you to be me.
Do that again.
Do that again? It kind of hurts for me.
That? God, screen grab that, man.
My face looks flat. That's the best part about it. Like, if you look at me in real life, my face is not flat, but I look like I'm flat.
Dude, now you're just mesmerizing at yourself being flat. It's like you got deflated. Oh, God.
All right, let's see here. Let's go check out this guy's YouTube.
Let's do it, man.
Let's see here.
This is what happens.
You can't unfollow us if we do this.
When we have no topics.
I like how your YouTube is literally your name. You got 7 subscribers, dude. All right, 5 videos. Let's see what you got. All right, going down a hill, gone wrong. Fighting for fun. Intro. Happy Wheels. And Happy Wheels 2. Which one you want to check out, dude?
I feel like the Happy Wheels is a game. Let's look at his awesome intro.
I want to check out the intro. It's a good choice. I feel like that wasn't his intro, but that was pretty good. Wasn't bad.
Unless he's Kev the Man, then.
I mean, I think my feedback would be Kev the Man should probably be on the screen a little longer.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my feedback.
And also be the username that you want to.
Well, maybe he made it for someone else, dude.
Maybe, but I'm just saying.
I mean, if I go to your profile, you're going to have only your content? Huh?
Yep.
On not YouTube?
Yep.
Hmm?
I don't know what that even means.
Like on Dribble? Is it only your stuff? Are you Raptor Teeth, son?
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, you not.
Everything I make is for me.
I'm going to unfollow you anyway. Are you following us? I mean, you can't. Let's see. No, you don't follow us, so unfollow away, Fictional Matter. It's fine. Go for it. Oh, Kev the Man was his old YouTube. Why did you change from Kev the Man to subpar user?
Yeah, if it was just Kev the Man, did you have some like weird numbers following it?
Okay, play Going Downhill. All right, here we go. Life is like a movie made with Viva Video, directed by Viva Video.
Who's Viva Video, man?
It's a piece of software. We're gonna get flagged for copyright for having this song here on YouTube. I'm gonna talk over it. Okay, here we go. How is this? All right, is he gonna fall down a hill?
Oh, I know he made it.
Okay, that didn't look like it went wrong yet. The big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. You're the kid in the coat. All right, let's fast forward to there. I'm gonna fast forward. Why are we laughing at this? This is barely a hill. This is a slope at best.
I remember the best video I ever made as a little child.
A little child?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was filming Bash, running down a hill on a bike, and we put a ramp over a creek. The creek was probably like 2 feet
Oh, I kind of remember that.
Yeah. And right before he hit the ramp, he got speed wobbles and then just fell straight into the creek. It was not planned, not on purpose, and it was the best thing ever.
Are you in England? Do you live in England, sir?
God.
That looks like British
license plates.
License plates.
Yeah.
I mean, who hasn't fallen down a hill before, you know?
I've fallen down many hills.
And who hasn't taped it? Like, some quality stuff. Look at these mean people on YouTube. Boy, get your diabetes looking head out of here. You know what I have to say to that guy? This.
Diabetes. Yep.
That's what I have to say to that guy.
Trolls and commenters on YouTube, they're the best.
YouTube is probably the worst place ever in the history of places.
Oh yeah.
It's literally the worst. All right, here's a fighting one.
Here we have
we're on the same hill.
Aggressive men in the wild. And I think they're about to fight and realize each other.
God, British accent makes this so much better. All right, we're definitely gonna get flagged for copyright for this song on here. We're gonna watch this silent because I don't want to deal with the copyright stuff. I like how you guys shot 2 videos on this one hill where you're just rolling around, you know, just fighting.
It's pretty great.
God, to be kids again, dude.
Oh yeah, right.
Remember this before bills?
Yeah.
Before we had to pay rent.
High school.
And we just got to roll around. If I rolled around on a hill right now, I'd break something. I would break my spine. You know?
Yeah, I would.
That's what would happen.
I'd get eaten alive by a cheater.
Is that dude wearing Crocs? Hold on.
Yep.
I feel like those were yellow Crocs.
That was a Croc.
Not a good fashion choice. I'm not gonna put that in a YouTube comment because that's mean, but just sometimes
what
tough.
What are you doing with those
tough,
damn
tough
Crocs?
love
Get out of here.
Is necessary.
Get off YouTube because you're wearing Crocs.
Don't wear Crocs.
Then
change your life. Hey. All right. Should we stop this stupid show? You think? I like how. Can we just talk about how fictional matter just dropped in, said he's gonna leave. He's gonna unfollow us.
And then he followed us.
Did he?
Oh yeah. Well, it popped up on the screen, so I think he did.
Oh, he did 1 minute ago.
Yeah.
All right. It just takes forever. All right. Well, fictional matter. Never mind. We take it back. Take it back. He said watch the entire thing. Dude, you know you get credit. I already closed the tab. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Gone.
I already closed it. I'm sorry.
We appreciate the content though.
Yeah. Bring us a new YouTube video to watch every week.
Yes.
We will watch it on the air. Because, well,
That's
you
our
guys,
show.
please,
Why
I
not?
confront him. God, he said please, though. God, I'm such a sucker.
So if you want self-promotion, ever.
I mean, we will watch your
On the
videos,
Seth
but
and
we're
Colby
going to be totally honest about...
We'll watch videos.
We're going to be totally honest about you wearing Crocs and how you shouldn't be. Okay, well, I think we're in, like, some slow motion section. Is this actual slow motion? Okay.
Yeah. Dude, you can slow it down on YouTube and then make it even slower.
Speed, normal. I'm going to double it up. Still slow motion. Play the music. It's no copyright. Because it's so fast.
I mean, this isn't Eminem. This is a cover of Eminem.
Well, yeah, but I bet the beat will still get flagged.
Yeah, maybe. This is better at
I do like him, 2X. I like this now. I'm all in. How much... If we watched other viral YouTube videos at 2-speed, do you think it would make them better?
Maybe. We're too far.
I'm too far.
We're too far.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Who? That's a British reference we don't understand.
Randy Olsen.
Who's that? Okay, John Cena. I get that.
I'm John Cena!
Ba-ba-da-ba. Dude, I hope he hits him with that stick. Hit him with that stick, kid. Whip him with the stick.
Oh, God.
Randy Orton. You know him? He must be a
I think
professional
that's a
wrestler.
wrestler, yeah.
Must be a professional wrestler. I don't know what's happening. Oh, you're chasing. Hit him with the stick.
Dude, this kid is me.
Yeah, he is.
I beat all
This
my
is so
friends.
great.
I have so many videos of attacking Canelo with a lightsaber.
Oh God. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. I will watch people get beat with sticks all day, dude.
Yep.
I will watch
Violence
all
is
sticks.
fantastic. Chocolate. God, really? The oldest viral video ever?
Well, name another one. Yeah, that's what I thought, man.
got one.
It is better. It's better, dude.
Oh, 1,000%.
Look at his face. Is this guy made anything? Let's just look.
Tay Zonda? Yeah, I feel like he's a big thing now.
Is he? He's only got 1 million subscribers.
Maybe not then.
I got 1 million subscribers. Skyrim main thing. Is that what YouTube's devolved into? Is like you get your one shot and you got one shot, Mom Spaghetti, and you and then you just like choke the life out of it with everything else. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Skyrim main theme. Like,
oh yeah,
and that's what
like
you got
your voice, and that's what you do. Yeah, I mean, what
are you? Wait, are you making fun of me right now? I feel like you're making fun of me for not knowing that.
All that we do is, the same thing. We talk about random things. He sings about random things.
No. Fictional Matter likes 1.25 speed. Is that an option? 1.25. Yeah. That's so granular. Yeah. Why is that necessary?
Like sometimes to avoid copyright, people put up audio of something that is copywritten at slower speed, and so then you just do it. I think that's the only time I've ever used 1.25 was to get it back to a normal speed.
That is brilliant.
But yeah.
So if we have a copywritten song on our show, we could export it at 0.75 speed.
Oh yeah.
Put it up, no copyright, and then just put out a disclaimer at the beginning. Play this in 1.25
I've seen
speed.
That happen. Yep. I don't know if it was like a movie that I was watching or something.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it was something. I forget.
That's crazy. I can't click that link, to be honest with you, because it's on a different computer.
I don't know.
Do that. Yeah.
Stupid YouTube.
Oh, man.
It's in the show.
Should we end the show? I feel like we should end the show. We're almost at 2 hours.
We end the show.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. It's weird to say thank you without our end music. All right, here we go. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for the new follows today. We've been and the donations. So thank you for the donations and the follows.
Dude,
Wood. I want to make
Wood's the #1 person on the show. So
I think we actually. I believe we hit 60 followers today during the show.
Oh yeah.
I want to say we did. It's loading very slowly right now. Yeah, 61 followers. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being our followers. We will be back Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah.
Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time. This time right now, but 2 hours ago. And we're doing another show. So thank you guys for hanging out, watching it. If you like watching the show, if you're new, for example, you can go back and watch old episodes.
Subpar user, we have a lot of shows.
We do. We don't. We do.
You're entertained by us.
Yeah, this is our 30th episode. All of the videos are available at youtube.com/Seth and Colby, or you can go to the highlights right here on Twitch and watch them there as well.
Yep.
And you can subscribe to the audio podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. But thank you guys for watching us live on Twitch. We'll be back on Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Twitch.tv/Seth and Colby. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the views, guys. We will see you in 5 days, 4 days. Can't count. Whatever, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.
Adios.